Russell, how you doing? Giggles. How's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Hanging with JD. Good morning, everybody. I was just kind of trying to figure out what's going on over in Canada. There's all those cars, and they've got tents set up and different things going on over there. Don't know. Good morning. Good morning. Stop. No. Lay down.
Interested in the trade. We want to thank all our skilled tradesmen and artists who joined us in the last hour. We want you to visit Stempka, STMPKA Design.com and Kevin Felderhoff.
Hey, Keisho. Jody, good morning. Jonathan, good morning to you too.
Absolutely. By the way, I thought I was gonna show you guys the picture. Do we have that picture from when my son-in-law? Oh, there's my son-in-law. My out with my brother-in-law, Timmy Duffy, was the best fishing guide up in the park. And look what they caught. Look at that. Look at that. And we didn't eat that.
Actually, not a shipwreck, but it could have been some fish.
And look at this. You had the shark. That's right outside. Boy, rock. I thought I heard something would. I turned into my house, and then my daughter was coming down the street, and I was right. That's what was out. What you know? I should be like,
That's not small.
no, that is not small here, but that's what you find when you're in nature.
Yeah.
So I had to show the fish because we brought in all the sharks. Last time I felt threatened. I had to compete. Northern Pike from Northwood. You're next. Let's see what you got. All right.
Obviously. Just yesterday, eating on smoke spots, survey deadly floods that swept through the state on July.
Jonathan, what's going on? Yep, Mario's in the chat. At least I think he is.
Trump saw that yesterday during a press conference. He said that he's seen all types of natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, but this, he says, he's never seen anything quite like this. He and the First Lady toured the devastation yesterday. They met with first responders, shook their hands, heard the stories from survivors, and also comforted those who lost their loved ones.
We're filled with grief and devastation, this loss of life. And unfortunately, they still looking for missing children, possibly lost baby. They're still looking. And they'll find everybody. It's not an easy thing. It would be easy. It's very tough.
The president spoke about Camp Mystic and the 27 young girls and counselors who tragically lost their lives. A new report, meanwhile, from the Associated Press reveals that FEMA removed dozens of Camp Mystic's buildings from their 100-year flood map in response to appeals. Now, this nuisance site had become operated and expanded into these dangerous floodplains. President Trump, joined by Governor Greg Abbott, who said all of these issues and concerns, including the lack of emergency response system, will be addressed at upcoming special legislative session. Meanwhile, there are 150 missing people here in Cook County. First responders dealing with this treacherous conditions. Many victims just swept miles from where they were, and first responders are constantly going through these massive piles of debris. They have to some first responders, including that first responders, all of these here are the safety of campus from campus. Take a breath. Well, earlier with a mom who kids were at a camp that was 5 miles from Camp Mystic, and she explained how kids, the counselors, those young counselors, 16, 17 years old, sprung into action. First took them from the bottom and the top bunks, and then up into the rafters, and basically saved their lives. Here's a little clip from that interview. Thank God. The quick thinking houses really just hit themselves 16, 17, 18 years. They avoid trafficking to the other phone, then ultimately help them get into the rafters as the floodwaters were 30 and I live 4 hours away in Houston. It's a racing there, not knowing how they were. And then finally getting to put my arms around them.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Anybody like to join up at the top of the chat? is the link. You just come on and we're more than happy to have you.
No, I can't. I can't. And then that's why he said, how terrifying that must have been. And just, you know, she said, at the interview, she's like, just hug your babies, take that picture, take that trip. You just never know what can happen.
It is a nice sunny day here, as you can see.
You know, why to get my babies and my next neighbor says this girl, her children there, she doesn't. My heart goes out to them because it wants so much to be there for the people who lost everything. You lose a child, it's like losing your own life for a great many things. And at the same time, so thankful that God spared your child. So it's a tough situation, and so thankful. President and First Lady ADM to get down there and connect with the first responders and those who try to do all to help restore calm and unfortunately continue to try to bring peace to the families who did lose a child.
It's not just that this is not, since the president, as we're stating, doesn't go out to a lot of them, but wanted to be there for the best. Showing they care and also putting that very important spotlight on this community to make sure that all families, there's nothing like seeing it in person, meeting the people, and that makes it really, you know, what's gonna take care of these people, and it's a big thing to be made. And I know it meant a lot to the spirit.
And of course, Fox Corporation is joining those relief efforts with a donation made foundation. The Texas Hill Country's Kirk County Flood Relief Fund. You too can help by going to go.com/funds/TS. Scan the QR code on your screen right there and make a personal donation if any amount helps. And there is certainly an enormous of need there in Texas.
Meanwhile, that time he was already tweeting, putting onto social posts about what was happening in California because our IC has bad farms, at a marijuana farm in particular, arresting people and finding out that they had underage child labor, unaccompanied minors there. And as they were leaving the farm, you see these activists, paid activists to be sure, throwing rocks and endangering the lives of United Nations and pointing this thing, the president angry, and he has called these people to be found, arrested, prosecuted. All the attacks that have happened on our agents, just, you know, in the last month, July 1st, Georgia threatening to kill security agents.
Here comes Joe.
Control was attacked in McAllen, Texas. Then on the 8th, then a Democrat.
How you doing, Joe?
To unmask agents. We paid as activists on the same day. Agitators by Senate Immigration in San Francisco.
Morning, Bo.
People arrested and scouts allegedly replacing tires.
How you doing?
Where's all the slackers at? Nobody on the panel.
Yeah, nobody here.
Incident and gunfire.
I need David. David needs to get on.
Well, I think wasn't Laura going someplace today?
Yeah, Laura was going, not him.
Yeah, but I think he kind of keeps an eye on her and
I'm trying to print something. And I just don't understand. The slice is completely different from the other slicer. But I got the stuff there, but I can't get it to tell me to
can't get it to
print
do what you want it to do.
Well, it's in the slice. It says preview. I got the preview. Everything's there. Then it says device. I got the right device. Right? Everything else is there. Mark's coming in.
Hello, Mark.
And then it comes up to from that point on, I can't do shit.
Hi, Paul, Joe.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, Laura was going to see her grandmother.
Yeah. But David wouldn't go with her.
I think he was going on the bus with her.
Hey, I was gonna take the bus ride with her.
Hmm.
That's what I kind of he intimated that he doesn't like to say that he's, taking care of business, but he likes to be independent all the time.
Yeah. I don't know whether you lot would have understood it when David said that she was going to see her nanny.
I thought you were going to see a goat or something at the zoo.
Yeah, we refer to a grandmother as a nanny sometimes.
Yeah, to see the thing, I got it on the bed, ready to go, but I can't tell it to print. I don't know why. It's got to be something stupid I'm missing. Man, I have to just go look at a YouTube.
That was a rescue operation, and that's judgment right there. And it's so and
The easiest way to do it, I guess. It's gonna be something. I'm gonna laugh when I see it.
Hmm. Oh, 82 degrees here at the moment.
Giggles wants to know how you're feeling this morning, Joe.
Feel like I wish I would have never missed a step a month ago.
Yeah.
it's a dark market country. It is not protest. The protest, there's a way to protest.
Still constantly nauseated.
But if you want to get out there and you want to hurt these people, you want to dox these people.
Slept good last night, if you could say that.
You slept in the chair, right?
I slept in the chair for about an hour. Not finally get in the chair, get comfortable. About might have been about 12:30. My phone rings. My daughter. I said, "Why are you calling me?" I said, "Something broke." No. Are you dying? No. Did you poop? Yeah, I pooped finally. Okay. She hadn't gone to the bathroom in 5 days.
Wow.
Since the surgery, she hadn't really gone.
What
I
did you
told her,
tell
need
her
to get in the
about
hospital.
Dukalax?
Well, no, you can't take that when you're after surgery. You kill yourself. Not like you, Paul. Don't do that. Because you can't force it. So she was taking Miralax or something like that. And she called them up and they said, so drinking it 3 times a day. And 3 times a day to try to get through it. And if it don't work, then you had to go to the other stuff that in a green bottle, the magnesium shit. It's nasty as shit. You drink half a bottle and you chug water. And if that don't work, you can drink another half a bottle and you keep doing it till you go. And she finally went. But she said she felt a lot better.
I slept all right until I was rudely awakened at 8:30 by the workmen starting work in the house next door, knocking all the plaster off the wall that's between
I'd be knocking on the wall saying, I'm sleeping over here, bitch.
their bedroom and my bedroom. Yeah.
But then I got up, went to the back. I said, well, I don't have to go to the bathroom, but I'm going to go to the bathroom just to get it out. Went to the bathroom, climbed in my bed, and went to sleep. Woke up in the middle of the night, rolled over, went to sleep. It's like, woke up at 4 this morning, went back to sleep.
Hmm.
Never got out of bed. I just rolled over and went back to sleep. But I'm just thinking of all the crap, all because I misstepped. That's my
Yeah.
problem. I'm thinking about it now. Because I got time to think about it.
Yeah.
But this morning I got up, and when I lay in bed that long, my leg, the right leg, the fluid goes down on it. So I got up this morning. I said, you know what? You're gonna have to do it. I went and found some. I got a brand new pack of like 20 compression socks in the back, and I just couldn't get them on, right? So I said, it's happening. I'm putting them on, putting it on that leg. So I went and got the sock, came up front. I got one of those things you put the sock on and you put your foot in there and pull it up and pull
Yeah.
and it comes right up. Got it up, no problem. So I got the compression sock on the right side and the leg feels so much better. The right leg feels so much better. The left leg is the one I hurt. But now I got it's like from my knee up is where the fluid's at. It's not below it, you know. So
Mm.
wake up, Paul.
You know, I'm just trying to think what you know they use the machine, but I don't think they put you in kind of like a pantyhose type thing up to your waist, do they?
No, this is it right here. This thing
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
You put the sock on there, and then you put your foot in there, and you pull it off,
Yep.
and just pull the sock right up. And it worked. I mean, it worked better than I thought it was going to work. So I've had that thing for 6 years, 8 years,
Oh wow.
because I had to wear them when I had the knee surgery. And I got it, like I said, I bought a brand new pack of them about 6 months ago. I said I have to start wearing them. I'm gonna have to start wearing them. It's a tall black compression sock, goes
Yeah.
to my knee. I'm gonna have to start wearing them at least till my legs get better.
Right.
Because when they take this bandage off on the other one, I'm gonna have to wear the compression sock. Because I'm gonna have to have a compression sock on. They said till it's completely done, about 6 to 8 months.
Wow.
Mhm.
So you're gonna see this old man on the sidelines in my tall compression sock and short pants in the summertime,
Mm.
and I don't care.
When's your next visit to the wound care people?
Next Friday.
That
But they
you want?
come Monday. They come in Monday to change it and Wednesday to change it, and that's where we're gonna have fun. Because
Mm.
technically, I really need to go in the back and on bed and let them change it on the bed. But the problem is with the dogs, you know. So we're gonna be changing it up here, in the recliner probably.
I'll miss you as well, Matt.
Mhm.
They'll be all right. They'll figure it out. If I gotta lay on a futon, I'll do that.
Are the dogs still hovering around you?
I got 3 of them within a spitting distance.
Do
Yeah, I was like,
you think they missed you?
no, they used me because they didn't get enough food. Now they're just getting back at me. They didn't miss me. They're just looking for the food.
Yeah, huh? They love you, Joe.
I'm trying to take it easy there, Randy. Hey, Randy, when I opened Bamboo Studio, the slicer, and I grab a file and I put it in there. I'm gonna tell you which file I'm putting in there right now. Hold on, let me go back and do it because I got it up. Okay, I put the scraper in there, that one that holds the blade. Okay, I got it on the preview, and it shows me the preview. Device is going to be the right device and everything, but how do I get it to print from that point after preview? Because when I go to prepare, it kills it. I got to put it back in. I'm gonna go back to prepare again. Let's do it again. Okay, maybe I'm missing a step in prepare. Let me see. Hold on. I'm thinking that's what I'm doing. I'm missing a step in the prepare style. Then I'm going to model, the scraper. That's the one that comes on a little SD card, the scraper grip. So now I've got it in prepare. And it shows me, it did show me. Stupid. What? Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Prepare.
In the last 40, flatware manufacturing is seized where it's produced with cheap labor and materials. Today, Liberty Tabletop is the only 5 years.
Okay, when I hit prepare and I push it over, it jumps it right into preview. I don't know why it jumps it into preview. So I've got it in prepare, but from that point on, I can't do anything. I want to slice it. It won't let me slice it. I say slice all. It doesn't show me anything. Slice plate, nothing. I don't. And so I'm thinking I got to do the filament. Let me go back and prepare again. Because prepare might just be, well, select everything prior to. See, because when I go and prepare, I got nothing in there. And then it says, let's make sure this might be the whole thing. Let's see what I've got.
Hi, my company here, having spent many years in politics, I can comfortably say that the current climate is enough to keep.
See, it's showing me 8 different things, right?
I'm making sure that I can afford my stress with relaxing and sleep. America's
For filaments, but it's not showing me the thing. I got that right. I'm looking here. Oh, man.
I developed relaxing recommendations for sleep. Stay asleep.
Showing me all my settings, but it's not showing me the item I want to print, so I can't tell it what color where. Lowest standard, 4mm. So all of that's done. So I guess out of those 8 things, that's when I go to my first 4 and I choose my colors. No, it's not showing me that. Because it's not showing me a color. It's just showing me, I don't know. It don't make sense. I did it yesterday and I got it to print right from it yesterday. I don't know what I'm doing different. And then when I drag the, okay, I see it now. Hold on. I think I got it because what it's doing is when I change the color on something, now the whole thing's red. Hold on, man. I think it changed it. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on here. Let me get it on here. Never mind. I think I got it because that's what it is. I'm not showing the colors right. So what I want is 2 and 3. Who's coming in? Randy?
Just a minute. Let me have a look. Oh, somebody got him.
Hey, Randy, real simple question. Okay. This is I think I got it. So when I come up prepared, okay, I'm looking at the all the shit. It's got, you want me to zoom it? Show you?
Yeah,
better?
go ahead.
Okay, hold on a minute. And find the damn thing. Okay, you got it? See here now, here's the 8 here, bullshit 8 things. So what I
Yeah.
want is my number 2 and number 3 are my colors I want. So that's the 2 I got to play, which is 2 and 3.
Where's your item at? Where's the project that you want to print?
It's not in there because when I put the item in there, watch, but I got to drag it because for some reason I can't import it. It says it's not compatible.
Click,
Let me
see
make-
the little cube up there in the top in the middle? To the right of your cursor, over there in the middle above the build plate. See the all the way on the left, right there.
Right
With
there.
the plus next to it. Yeah, click that. And then find your file.
Okay, hold on.
I the scraper that comes with the machine is garbage. I sent you a scraper on Messenger. That's the one I would print.
Okay, so right now here's the models, right? do that, no files are no items match. But if I do, I'll show you I'll show you what I'm talking about. But if I go over here and I take the scraper here and I move it in, that's the one I'm talking about. And you see how it's all red? Why is it all red?
Go back over to prepare.
And when I go to prepare, it's gone.
Yeah, that's weird. Try dragging, click on that cube again. Or no, I'm
Yep.
sorry. Go into your messenger and drag and drop that file I sent you to
Okay.
somewhere that you can grab it easily.
Yeah, when I get to put it back in that folder so nowhere. Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Mhm.
Now click that cube again. And find it and bring it in that way.
I put that grey rectangles back in
So
it.
again, no items match.
Lazy. Maybe.
That's weird. That's
Enough.
weird. I've never seen that.
Let me make sure. Let me get it out of that folder. Maybe it's the folder.
Mm.
Let me do it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, because even the icon next to your file, it should be a green little bamboo icon like that.
I'll see how I feel tonight. If I come back over, I'll come back
hold
over.
on.
It's up to you.
And you see, I don't see it here. See, it's showing me like this file you sent me is SC9 something. It's
Right.
got like a globe, right?
Oh. Into us, but I'll do it tomorrow.
If I take it and I try to drag it in here, it don't even drag in.
Hmm.
It's too far.
Go back into your files. The ones you just had pulled up.
Which ones you talking about?
The ones you just had pulled up with all the bamboo logos next to them.
Oh,
Okay.
Go.
Go back in there.
It's it was a bad place to work.
I'm gonna go new project just in case.
Okay.
Let's go to this.
I found it back square one point.
See, because it should do this. That's how you do anchor make. That says models. That's all the models.
Yeah, see that when I pull my models up, let me see.
And then when I click on model, it says no items match your search. Maybe let me try one other thing. I'm gonna try one other thing here. Hold on.
See,
I'm
mine
gonna
have
take
a
it out of that
bamboo.
folder.
Mine have a bamboo logo next to the name of the file. It doesn't say model or nothing. It's the bamboo logo. Which is, I guess, the STL file.
Well, these are all G codes. And these came directly off that card. Well, we can do it another way.
Have you tried printing directly off the card?
Yeah, I can print directly off the card, but it's not telling me what colors it's using. And then
Right.
it started to use the red, and I don't want red.
See, mine has the big touch screen, so I can go in and select each color and visually see it on the item.
Yeah, because it's not letting me do that. You know, it's like here at least you see I got the different colors here. I could figure. Because here I could say, let's go back and change my color. Let's go back. You know, I don't want that yet. Number one is going to be a red. It is red. That's the color. Okay, so that's good. Number two is green.
But see, you don't know what colors those are corresponding with. Whenever you pull that item in there, which is already a multicolor file, it will already have a preset number for each color. Like the bamboo logo might be color 5 or color 2 or color 1. You don't know which one it is yet. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll be all right, yeah.
Because I'm not well versed in it, but I know like if you have a file that only has one color and you want to multicolor it, it's a pain in the butt because you got to go in and like color each item separately. But if it's already multicolor in the file, it'll have the colors over here already split up and you can just change them as a whole.
Right.
Like it'd be like the logo will be green. You can just change it over here. But if it's all one color, you'll have to go in and literally paint everywhere you want color.
Yeah, well, this one has two colors on it, the one that I was trying to do.
Right. Yeah.
And all
I
it has is
just printed that.
go ahead.
I just printed that scraper the other day. It should have
Yeah,
two colors.
the one that I did has two colors. It's all one color, and then just Bamboo Lab is in a different color.
Right.
See, that was the only thing. So the two colors ought to pick up. But when it started feeding my filament through, it was feeding red in there, and I don't know why it would be feeding red. Because wait, there is red on that, so it might have been picking the red up for that. You know,
Right.
I just can't understand how I can't.
AZ is pretty heavy in the chat, Joe, trying to tell you what to do.
It's
Yeah,
that's
AZ 's
hard.
a lot
Yeah, hold
smarter.
on, man. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta get it to where I can see it. Do import. Okay, I did import. Now watch. Import. See, it says through AMF, SCP, object file, AMF, but it's a G. That let's try yours. Let's see what yours does. Yours might import. It's different because yours is the MF file, right? See, that's exactly where it's at. It's the SC9 file, the Globe one you sent me.
Yep.
That one, it says no items match for import. See, that's what don't make sense.
AZ says you cannot modify GC code.
Well, I'm not trying to modify anything. All I'm trying to do is get it to load the way I can print it. And when I look at what you call it, like the one Randy, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna show you the other screen. Let's go.
Yeah, the file I sent you, when I click on it, it downloads and it has a green Bamboo logo next to it. It doesn't say model.
Can you see this?
Yeah.
See the round? That's the one I got off of yours just now. That right there. That was from Messenger. I'll go back to Messenger.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if it's your computer or the software is reading the files differently than what mine is.
Yeah, because when I put it on a desktop, showing me the same thing as the SC9M3 file. That's it right there.
Right.
SC9 3MF file. It's an MF file. So it should pick up that file. So, and that's the same thing right there, because when I put this in here now like this, it's gonna say, do you want to replace it? Let's replace it. So that's the same file. That's what's throwing me. So let's get out of that. And then if I import it, because that's what I thought. If I input it, it should input it.
Shut
I'm going off. You see, it says a 3MF file, input 3MF file, right? That's saying it could do that, right?
Import.
That's what I'm doing. Import.
Just import it.
So if I go back to that folder where it was at, it was a Bamboo folder, right?
Joe,
Yes, sir.
want to give you some easy information.
Nothing. What? Go ahead.
Go into Windows system, and you're not on Mac, are you?
No.
Right, go into Windows system and default applications, and like your 3MF files, all the other 3D print files, make them all default Bamboo.
Yeah, Captain, you see my screen right here? See how all my files have the Bamboo logo next to them?
Yeah, it just makes it a lot easier.
If I double click on it, it automatically opens Bamboo Studio and pulls the file in.
So what you're saying, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
See, I just double clicked it and it's opening Bamboo Studio. I don't even have to drag it in. It'll automatically open and drag the product.
Yeah, all my files right now on my desktop are showing Bamboo Studio, except for that one.
Because look, if I show you right here, where I just downloaded the file I sent you, see the SC9?
Yeah.
If I double click on, see how it's got the Bamboo logo next to it? If I double click on it, it'll open Bamboo Studio and drag it right into Bamboo.
Luckily, you can't put equal feet.
You see, that's the difference because, like I say, with mine, what it's doing. Oh, if you look, I'm gonna share my screen. I'll wait till you finish. But my screen, if you look at all the stuff on mine, it does have the Bamboo logo on all mine on my desktop, except for that one.
Might be a corrupt file.
No.
Well,
Re-download it.
let me see if I can send it to you again. I'm gonna share it directly from the Maker World.
I sometimes have issues with Maker World files. For some reason, they just corrupt when you download them.
All the
to
other
do-
options.
Oh, you know.
I said open. It said don't tell me open with either. It said open with. I'd say Bamboo. You see what I mean?
I'm going to be doing that in a minute.
Oh, yes.
It says unable to open the internet shortcut. The protocol blob does not register program.
The duff file. These things happen.
Yes, like I said, it's something simple.
Yeah, how you sharing it?
You talking to me?
Yeah, who shared it with Captain Joe?
I just downloaded the file. Well, I already had it downloaded. It was in my my library, and I just clicked it and dragged it over to the Facebook Messenger and sent it that way.
Yeah, that's why. Either send it in an email, zip it, send it in an email, or Google Drive it. If you send it through Facebook, Facebook corrupts them.
Yeah, send it to me in an email. You got my
Yeah,
emails?
Remember, Facebook tries to shorten everything. It's a pain in the arse, but
All right, hold on.
I think there's a file share on here, isn't there? Well, there used to be.
What's your email, Captain?
I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that's what it is.
I won't tell you what Laura said Joe's email was.
It's as I don't care about Laura at gmail.com.
She said Joe has a small penis.com.
Well, never mind. I'm not going there.
Ignore it,
All
Joe.
that
Ignore it.
medicine I've been taking, I had to look for it the other day.
You had a little case of Shrinky Dinky?
No, I couldn't find it. Then I realized it's because I had put the compression stocking on it.
Oh.
I had the wrong leg covered. I got out of that one, didn't I?
That's not true. The real reason he was in hospital is coming out now. He's had the op.
All right,
Randy,
Captain. I
Randy,
emailed that file.
Did you see what AZ put in the chat? Export it to STL and give him the STL file.
There you go. It's a better way of doing it. Makes it smaller.
Okay, now I gotta get to the
We're
email.
letting Justin in. Oh, go on then.
Yeah, why not?
Jonathan, good family.
Morning, family. See, Joe, you the reason why I don't have a 3D printer. Every time you get one, something don't go right.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
nothing wrong.
Jonathan, why are you always going by what Joe's experiences?
Because I like to see people get stuff that I'm interested in and see how it works first, right? And see how they work it.
Well, I ain't have-
likes to
I-
use
I
other
got one.
people as a test pilot.
I
Yeah,
haven't
see,
had no
Joe-
issues.
Joe was one of the first, and that's when I was thinking about it. And matter of fact, Joe and David. And every time they went to do something,
Hey,
it went wrong.
whoa. When it came to Creality, yeah, I had issues. Since Bamboo, apart from the ordering process when they fucked up God knows how many times,
Yeah.
now it's printing, it's doing good, right? I've made hundreds of freaking key rings and all sorts. Yeah. The printer's
You
doing a
sent
good
it to me,
job.
right, Randy? I haven't got it yet.
Yeah,
Yep.
let me double check.
Yeah, I got the patience.
Check your spam
to-
folder.
As much as
Yeah,
Joe
file
goes
on
through,
it.
boy, I've been done tossed that thing out a window somewhere.
Yep.
I got it. It's a spam.
Yeah.
Figured
Yeah.
had to go spam. Figured had to
I'm
go
pretty
spam.
sure Randy just buys his prints off Etsy.
I've never bought anything to print.
I'm the same
Like-
way. I've never bought a 3D print file.
Actually,
just
I
put-
did buy one thing, but my buddy paid for it. It was a print for his Riker.
Walk over to the printer today. All right, this is the day we're going to turn you on.
Hello.
Besides having a clog on my A1 a couple times, I haven't had any issues.
Is that
Wow,
right,
what's going
Justin?
on with Joe's printer?
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
Having an
trying to get
issue
something
with
to
your file.
load all over. It was a
Yeah.
file.
well, he's
Just
still
one file.
learning it too. You got to
It-
remember, he's only had the thing a day.
Yeah. But it's not something Joe or Randy's doing wrong. It's Facebook Messenger. You know how it edits the code to try and shrink the file.
I'm actually getting ready to print with some PA6GF.
Oh,
right
you're
now.
talking about when it
Drying-
compresses the file. Send
drying
it to
for
a
12
cloud
hours.
service.
Yeah, it does that, and then it tries to compress it back.
You have Samsung, right, Randy?
Yeah.
You can do quick share and send Joe the link, and he can just download it from the link. Through
Oh, you
quick
can do
share on
quick
your
share
phone.
from that. I thought that was. Oh, I'm thinking of nearby share.
No, if you go to share the file and click quick share, it'll say either send a QR code or copy the link. Just copy the link, send it to Joe. You can send up to 5 gigs. a
There you
day
go.
for free.
So that's it. Now I can slice plate. Now I can do all of that.
There
Right.
you go. There you go.
Just want to say one thing that pisses me off with Bamboo files, right? And it's only the files that you get with Bamboo. Well, some others is that little fucking box at the end that's got no use at all apart from eating your filament.
Hold on, Captain. Don't print that yet. Hold on.
Yeah, Dre, I'll sign him up for that school.
The one I printed has a hole in it. Hold on.
That's
That
not the
one
one
does
you-
have a hole in it.
No, that's not.
The
Does that
one
have a
he,
hole in
got a
the
it?
hole.
one he sent you,
Got a
he
hole right
printed
there.
it and it had a
Not
hole.
that hole. Not that hole.
Joe,
Well, that's a
why are
whole lot.
you needing this sending to you? It should be on your memory card that come with your printer.
It is. That's what he's been having problems with.
You just
Randy told me that's a piece of junk. That one.
just print it from the file on the printer. You go into the printer itself, don't touch it on the computer at all. You just go into the print file thing in the menu, select it, and it will print it.
Captain, there should be 2 models on when you open that file. There should be a model with
Okay.
a hole in it, which saves you filament, and then that one is the solid model.
Okay, I was just showing one file. Let me download it again. Make sure.
Actually, I think there was 2. If you look on the other build plate,
Yeah, it's on the other build plate.
and
Okay, never mind.
When you
I
send it
forget
to
that they show
print-
you different bill plates.
yeah, but when you send it to print, it'll only print the build plate that you're
Yeah.
on.
On the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forget they got different bill plates. You know, it's like, duh.
all
Dre,
a
I'll-
learning curve.
Dre, I will get them signed up for the Northeast Drone 3D printing school. They can use my discount code #duh.
Wouldn't it have been better?
And how are you 3D printing, Justin?
No, I'm
Rather-
just gonna get you a discount on the school.
Rather than sending them in Messenger, couldn't you
Here's
just?
the other. Why is it black?
It's just a different color. It's a gray. Yeah,
Okay.
you can change it. If you go over to I think it's the dark gray in the top left, number 1.
It doesn't really matter. Once you tell it what color you want it to print, it will.
Right.
So let me ask you a question. How do I get the different colors? How-
See the
what
black.
colors
See the
is it
black.
set up for?
You
See
see
the
over
black
on the
over
far
here,
side
number
where it says
2?
black.
Number 2. That's the
Yeah, number
black.
2.
Yeah.
Change
Click
that
that.
color and it'll change the color in the middle, the
Click the
black.
dots on the other
So I
side.
can, I can make that green if I want it, right?
Yep. Whatever color you want.
But you got to pick. Those aren't the colors that are in your printer. You click on the PLA. See how the PLA says drop down, generic PLA. See how it's got a little arrow over there.
Yeah. hold on.
Exit out of
Let me
that.
get back out of that.
Click the little drop
Yeah.
down thing.
Yeah, and,
The little
and
arrow
that
right
one.
there by the G. Those are your colors you have loaded.
yeah, that's what I want. I want green. That would be that. That's what I
Okay,
want.
that's that one. And
And
then the
then
gray
on
over
the
on
other
number
one,
1.
one will be the one to gray.
There you
That's
go.
what I want.
Done.
Now just do slice, right?
Slice is okay.
And
It'll
go
take
to
14
click summary. click over the little drop down arrow on summary and click on filament. And it'll give you a breakdown of how much filaments used, how much time is going to take, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, it looks like it's fine.
Yeah.
It's only gonna take 6 minutes.
No,
Yeah.
49
It'll
minutes.
take 43
6
minutes,
filament
41
changes.
seconds.
it takes 50
Oh, okay, I was
minutes.
reading the wrong
Prepare
thing.
time
Okay,
is
never mind.
that's your prepare time. But
And then right here, you can turn on or off bed leveling.
Yeah, I turned it off. I don't need this
Time
shit every
lapse.
time.
yeah,
See, now mine has a dynamic flow calibration because of the LiDAR.
Yeah, I don't have
also,
LiDAR.
The prepare time is not always accurate. It's always less.
Ah, okay, got it.
There you go.
I knew it was something simple. It's just it's learning
Joe,
from the anchor make to
Joe,
this. It's a
reshare
little bit
that.
different.
Joe, reshare.
Why am I resharing?
That what you just had up, just reshare it.
You want to see it?
Right. You see where it says device?
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn your camera on.
Yeah, I got it.
Joe.
Okay, now you see this little deal right here? I'm circling.
Yeah.
It's the fan.
Yeah, it's a fan. Why do some of them have like light ups in there and mine don't?
Yeah, because it's the
mods.
higher model. But the X1 carbon I got has the light up bamboo.
Yeah.
Oh shit! If I knew that was the difference, that I bought that.
You
And
need to
also-
get some.
Gotta have flash and trash.
You need to get some desiccant and print some models up for your
Yeah.
your AMS because you're at 41% humidity, and that's really high.
Yeah,
Yeah, Joe.
yeah, I
you
saw
see
that.
your
I saw that in
little,
one of the things.
You see your poop tray?
Yeah,
Yeah. Just watch them for catching. Yeah. That's how it builds up and then catches.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it will
once-
clog up
Once it
sometimes.
starts to print, just put your finger up the back of it and just flick it out.
Yeah, the back,
There you go, it's dropped.
it went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just emptied it out. I printed this last night. Like fine.
Now, Captain, you see that? See how your camera feed is like a little jumpy and jittery? It's not a smooth video.
Yeah,
If you would have got the X1 carbon, that is like a 1080p high def 60 frames per second, like smooth video.
yeah.
That's one of the main reasons I got the X1 carbon.
I printed this last night. We'll set up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I could put all my little
Why?
tools in there. I got all the stuff in it, you know.
Oh yeah, this is the one I made.
Good.
You get you some extra hot ends too.
Yeah.
No one likes to show off around it.
I got all four, I got all four of these complete hot end kits when they had that flash sale. It was like $45 for all four of them.
That's
no.
a nice sale.
It was $100 for all four of them, $25 a piece. They were originally $45 a piece.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. The hot ends, they don't go bad that often.
It's rare.
Depends on what kind of filament you're running through them. If you're just running PLA, they'll last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I made that, so I got everything compact, ready to go.
Yeah. You saw that though, didn't you? Joe opened his, it was all just chucked in and all piled in. And then Randy opens his and goes, look at all this nice and laid out and
Now, see,
all in his place.
Hold on,
No
hold
one
on.
likes to show off.
Do.
see, Randy's getting me all wet with that organization he's got going over there.
Well, and you know what that's telling me? It means you have an issue.
And then here,
Yeah.
check this one out. This is
You
my
know,
A1.
you know what it's telling me? Sarah has an easy life.
This is the box for my A1. Ooh.
Oh, straighten it up. Straighten it up. There you
Hold
go.
on, hold on.
You know, hey, I just changed that. You don't have an issue. You
What's up,
have a
TJ?
issue flowing.
Oh, Joe, don't forget to keep an eye on the little grease at the bottom of your spindles,
Hey.
the little rods.
It's under my
Hey,
pillow.
tell me about
Captain.
that again.
On the bottom
Good.
of your free
Over
rod
there.
in your printer, you'll see there's a little build up of grease. Every so often, just make sure you top it up.
Okay.
It doesn't really do much, but it just stops it grinding and keeps it smooth.
And Captain, one big thing you want to know. Those carbon fiber rods on your print on the print head that go left to
Right.
right, the carbon fiber ones. Do not put any type of oil or grease on those rods. All you want to do is take alcohol and just clean them off with alcohol.
Okay. Which ones
Dusty.
you talking about now?
The carbon fiber, the only carbon fiber rods in the machine going from the left to the
What's
right
up, Al?
that the print head
You
is
slide-
riding on.
Yeah, your slide rods.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
I've seen people put grease on those and it will
Oh,
mess
yeah.
up your whole setup.
Oh, Dusty, you know what it
Don't
is.
put anything on it, just alcohol.
Just alcohol, just wipe them off with alcohol.
Just a gentle alcohol wipe. Quick wipe. Done.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
then
I gotta get me some LED lights inside there to see, because it's hard to see.
Yeah, look, let me show you something.
Yeah.
Let me
Nothing.
share this.
I watched a YouTube short of a guy actually cleaned his printer with bleach. I was like, you're going to regret
Oh
that.
my god.
Hey, Paul, you getting ready to order one?
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
have
right,
no
Dusty.
interest.
Nothing hotter than somebody cleaning electronics with alcohol.
Come on, Paul, order one.
Joe? Joe?
Yes, sir.
What went wrong in your operation that made you once have to sit here for 4 days trying to get Paul to be able to switch it on?
All right, hold on.
It's
Yeah,
it's
the
a
click to play.
control issue.
Oh no, your device is not connected, is it?
No, I had it turned off. I just turned it back on. 1 second. I'm gonna show you the difference in these lights, Captain.
Randy, couldn't you send him all them files on the cloud rather than through Messenger? Wouldn't that have been better?
Well,
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I-
email them to
He
him now.
emailed 'em.
since I got his
I was
email.
gonna say that's why I told him because you on Samsung you can use what they call quick share, and you
Yeah.
can share anything off of your phone, and you can send the person either a QR code or you can send them a link, and they allow you to move 5 gigs a day through their cloud for free.
Captain, you see the light?
Just make sure you
This
share
is-
the right file.
This is
Yeah, I
the
see
stock
that.
light that's the stock light that comes with the printer.
Right.
And
Yeah, that's all right, but Joe's
boom.
got
That's
He
the
doesn't
light.
have to have a Samsung. You can send the link to anybody.
all right.
Look, they knocked me down.
It's a night and day difference.
Yeah, that's what I want right there. So where'd you put them at?
There's a hold on, I'll show you in 1 second.
Because literally they'll click the link and just a white box will come up. It'll say
Lord,
download.
God darn.
Download.
Can you see my
Mine
printer
just-
back here?
Super simple.
It
Yeah.
looks like it was gonna take off.
There's a
What?
riser. There's a riser that you gotta print. It's a mount. It brings this is all you can do just the LED upgrade, but I did the riser upgrade where I can take my top glass and take it out and open it up because of some materials you want to have it vented. And this brings it up the AMS up about 3 inches, and it has a shelf for the glass that you can keep it open up or you can put
Right.
it flat. And then there's a lip in here that you run the LEDs on. And it's got
Okay.
a spot in the back where they come out the back and you can plug it in the wall.
Is there a special file for that too?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that's what
Randy,
I'm looking for.
if
I've got an LED strip right here. I might be able to do.
Randy, if you put go to the Microsoft store when you get a chance and you put quick share on your computer, you can move shit from your phone really fast. Right
I
to your
think I
computer.
have it on my computer, quick share.
Yeah, yeah. You can move stuff really fast from your phone to your computer.
We're boring,
wirelessly.
Paul.
What's that?
We're boring, Paul.
Yeah, and Randy,
That's all right.
anything
This is-
Justin recommends,
this
don't
is-
bother.
Shut the
This is-
fuck up.
No,
This is live. Studio B.
Uh,
Bamboo lesson
Fucking
101.
voicemod.net. I'll give you voicemod.net, you fucker.
I didn't tell you to download that.
You bloody
Tyler.
wanker. You bloody
Fucking
wanker.
I installed it. It was like, don't like that microphone. Well, use this microphone. No, that's not your recommended microphone.
I downloaded it from the Microsoft store. I didn't download it from their website.
And then it was like, you must pay for this file. You must pay for this voice. You must pay for this sound.
I said that yesterday when I told TJ to download it. That it was not a free thing. They only give you like 6 free voices every day.
It doesn't even give any free voices.
Well, mine does. It gives me 6 every day. They give you 6 different voices every day for free.
You can't even just plainly uninstall it. You have to go through a fucking mega questionnaire. What's
That's
your
why I
preferred-
didn't download it from the website. I downloaded it from the Microsoft.
What's your
store.
preferred gender? Mind your own fucking business. Yeah? What are you having for your tea? Jesus.
Captain, I just sent you that file for the
Okay.
it's called a Sleek Riser upgrade. It's for the X1C, but I'm almost certain that it fits the P1S.
It does.
Yeah, you keep jumping in my spam folder. I'm about to say not spam.
You gotta save my contact.
I'm doing that.
At some point, he spammed you. You know that, right?
Shut up, Justin.
Laura told you, Justin.
Is it Gloria?
Yeah, your laptop is just, I guess, too old, TJ.
You're too old, Justin.
Shut up.
Justin, why were you sat in my Discord voice chat all night?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you, Justin. She's pissed off with you.
Yeah, I got it. That
don't know.
loading in
I
right
might have clicked
on
it
my
by
computer.
accident.
Yeah, you was in her voice.
Talking, I was shouting at you and everything.
She was in the voice room thing or whatever it is. And all I could hear was Laura going, Justin.
My computer was off all night, so nobody was there.
Yeah, but she was shouting and saying shit. I was like, Laura, shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
It's in the to try and get his attention.
I
No,
tell you
and
what,
I'm there trying to sleep.
I am amazed at this computer, at this printer though. Just sitting here watching it, the way it changes everything. It's just amazing.
Yes, man, they're awesome.
Amazing.
Oh, he was talking about the voice mod, Randy. Because he really wanted that voice changer yesterday, and we tried to put it on his laptop, and his laptop's not compatible with it.
Voice changer, what's that?
That voice mod,
Oh,
voice
no,
changer.
Changes your voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Make Justin sound better.
if you pay.
You talking about for like when you're live streaming like this? It'll
Yeah.
change your voice.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do a voice changer. Because it's one of the few ones that actually does not cause a delay when you're on a live stream. A lot of voice changers programs are really bad for that. You'll get like a 20-second delay when you're talking.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, Randy. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like something I would be interested in.
You don't need it.
He's definitely not worth it. You have to spend money on it.
And I warned TJ it was going to cost money. Like I told him that before he tried to download it. It's not
Oh, you
like I
gotta
just-
buy it? Yeah, I'm definitely
Well,
out of
no,
that.
well, they give you like 5 or 6 voices every day for free. But if you want to buy it, it's like $5 a month, $30 for a year, or you pay $50 for a lifetime membership.
Right.
One time.
In that
membership.
case, they were trying to fucking rob me. They wanted 80 quid for the year.
What's the purpose of that?
David.
Well, it gives you like a bunch of sound effects, and then like some people like to use voice changers when they're playing games.
Hey, Jonathan.
My phone got
Jonathan.
Hmm?
Jonathan, go buy your 3D printer, man.
Never that. Never
Come on, man.
that. Hell no.
Come on, man.
Mm-mm.
Hey, I'm mad at you, Jonathan, by the way.
You gotta be a you gotta be a scientist to mess with that thing.
No,
No, you
Jonathan, Jonathan, I'm mad at you,
The
by the
word
way.
you were looking for was you got to be in fucking sane.
You gotta be idiot.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I don't have that much patience.
Jonathan,
What you mad at me for, man?
I'm mad at you, man.
Run, Joe.
For 2 reasons, I'm mad at you.
I ain't
I
mad
gotta
at
run. I
you.
got a gun. I got a gun right
Your
here. I ain't
number
gonna
love,
run.
please.
I got the right there. You know, I'm at the run.
I done look down the barrel of plenty of those, brother.
Yeah, so but I'm mad at you, man.
For what?
First off, we've been negotiating for how long? A year over that battery?
Man, you ain't been negotiating. You don't want that battery.
No, I told you what I wanted. I told you I'd give you that Avada 2 case you wanted.
Avada 2?
Got a
Yeah,
brand new
okay.
one
I
in the
trade you
back.
for an Avada 2. What you said, an Avada 2? All right.
The Avada 2
Avada
case.
2?
Oh, you're
The
gonna give
soft
them the
D-
Vada too, that a boy.
You're right.
All deals
right.
off. All deals off. Now I'm even madder.
What battery? What kind of battery are we talking about?
The Air 2S. He's got.
All right,
I'm
so
trying to.
you want to
How
trade?
many
You want
Air
to trade?
2S batteries you got?
You want to trade the battery for the bag?
How many Air 2S batteries you got?
All the ones that I ever got, except for the 2 that I sent TJ.
You got about 8, right? You had about 8.
Huh? I got about. Well, no, I think I had. What I had? I had 13 when I sent TJ 2. I got 11.
Yeah, and most of those are new, right?
Yeah, some of them still in the little box.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm looking for that bag. I'm thinking it's worth 2 of them at least.
What?
How much is that bag? Those
Yeah,
batteries are
no,
what?
the hell it ain't.
Aren't those batteries like 115 a piece?
It
But that
depends
bag
if they're name
priceless,
brand,
man.
if
You
they're
can't get it
DJI
anymore.
or
You can't get the
Yeah,
Vada 2.
they DJIs. They straight from DJI.
And DJI, if you buy it, doesn't even come with it anymore.
Come with what?
It's priceless.
Huh? What you say? It don't come with what no more?
When you order a Vada 2 combo,
You know,
it's a
Dre,
light combo now.
I
It
saw
doesn't have
your
the bag.
comment, even though I was pushing your affiliate link for Matt's school, you know.
Well, I would just comment on the voice changing thing, you know. I'm just being accurate, you know.
I ain't shit. What was the comment? I'm trying to figure out like why would somebody pay for that to get 6 different voices a day?
Let me see how that one sounds. How does that one sound?
What the world?
Yeah.
It's still out there on the table there, Jonathan, you know. I even remember I was also trying to get a charging brick from you, but I don't need a charging brick.
Justin, you bought that?
No. I didn't buy it.
Look at that, man. I do this like look at a sexy lady. Look at that.
Who was
I know
just using?
Joe guy's got his legs hanging
That
out. I
was
can't
Dre
do
that
that.
bought it.
Something else might fall out.
Oh, Dre bought it.
And now I'm using it. I got enough right here. Covered.
Oh Lord, I'm glad TJ ain't on. Apparently he'd be dying right now.
Oh man.
Hey, to
TJ's
each
probably
their own.
working.
No, I just
Now-
downloaded it the other day because I was screwing around on Jason's live stream with it.
Yo, now I'm shocked. Now I'm shocked. For Dre to be using that, I'm shocked.
Dre would be the last person I'd expect that would buy that.
Right. I never thought he
Like
had
I said, I didn't buy it. It's on my box.
Yeah, some stuff has voice
Yes.
changers. But
It's built into my my little audio box here.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't. Don't believe me. I didn't spend no money on no voice changer. It has about 3 or 4
different
voices. It can
Okay, that
change
makes-
through all the time.
That sound like Easy E. You sound like Easy E.
He sounded like props just now.
And the other thing, Jonathan, I'm mad at you about.
There we
Oh
go.
Lord,
You're
another one?
really straightforward. You're a straightforward guy. You tell it like it is, you know.
I try.
And I appreciate that.
It's not a good thing though. Some people can't accept that. You know.
Well, you know, but day before yesterday, Andrew said something to you, and you said, "Why are you talking to me? We don't conversate."
We don't.
You hurt
Think
his,
about
you hurt his feelings.
Whoa, I'm
and he
glad,
got
I'm glad
wait,
you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah,
Hold on. Something happened 2 years ago, right?
Okay.
Let's say roughly about 2 years ago. Now, when that something happened, that particular person you speak on literally tried to come up with an excuse and defend that. Now, I haven't spoken to that man since then. I've been in chat. Wait a minute. I've been on a chat with him. I've been in the panel with him. 2 years straight, we don't speak. Why all of a
Well, I
sudden now you're
understand.
trying to speak? There ain't no need to speak.
But
now.
I'm not saying anything was bad there. But when you said
Yeah,
that, you hurt his
what?
feelings, and he got off. He ain't been back since.
I hate
You
it
know?
for him. I hate it for him because when he tried to defend that bullshit, it hurt my feelings.
Well, I
Yeah.
understand, and I'm
Yeah, so if,
like I
if
said,
I ain't spoke,
I'm
if
not
me
really
and
mad
that
at
man
you.
ain't spoke, listen, if we've
I
been
thought it
on
was
this
kinda
same
funny.
channel for 2 years and we ain't spoken 2 years, matter of fact, in a few of them 2 years, when he went to speak to me in the chat, I literally told him, dude, we ain't friends. We don't kick it. Everybody knows why. I didn't mention why, but everybody knows why. So now, Why you wait till 2 years all of a sudden want to holler my name? No,
Well,
man,
I
stop playing with
understand.
me.
I'm on your side on all of this.
Right, and I
Yeah.
didn't roast him. I didn't roast
Hey,
him. I literally said to him,
Jonathan,
I literally
Jo-
said to him, dude, we don't speak. Don't start nothing new. That's
John,
all I
Great,
said to
tell
him.
him on his side.
no, I'm just saying John did his cut to the chase and said that there's some folks we don't fool with.
Right,
right.
and that's what I said to him, dude. I
That's
don't
all it
fool
is
with
to
you.
it. There's just some
Yeah,
folks
we
we
don't
don't fool with.
conversate. Ain't no need to
That's
try
the,
to start nothing new.
that's the golden rule. I don't fool with you like that.
I don't know what Paul's doing right there, but it don't look good.
I just love the way Jonathan invented a new word, conversate.
Yeah, you know, every now and then I look through a dictionary and find
Just
something
pick a
that
random word out and go, that's the word of the day.
Yes, the word is
Paul looked like he's airing something out. I don't know what he's doing down there.
no, the word isn't conversate, it's converse.
Looks like he's digging in something.
I think you said conversate. I think that's what you had said.
He
yeah,
did.
I literally said, dude, we don't conversate. We don't.
Yeah, that's
Ain't
what
no
you
need to
said.
start nothing new.
We don't communicate.
Paul, what are you doing?
As I say, there's just some folks I don't fool with.
Gluing a couple of holes in my pants.
Just look, you got folks that I might say so. I might say hello to. What up, Fanny? They don't speak. Get what?
your
When I realize
pants.
they don't speak, I don't say nothing else to them. I leave them alone.
Yeah, that's fair.
What the?
In
What
your
the fuck
pants.
is going on this panel? My head. Paul's
Why
gluing
are
his
you?
pants.
What are you gluing your pants with?
Loctite
Well, the
401.
question should be, Justin, does he have any pants on? If he's
I
gluing
don't
those,
even
what is he
wanna know.
wearing?
Oh, fabric glue.
Fabric fusion.
That shit
never
works
heard of
until
that.
you
That's
wash
the
your
question
pants.
you got to worry about.
At least he's using the right glue.
Why
Don't
you just get
dry
some new
those pants,
Paul?
Paul. Don't dry them because the minute you throw those in the dryer, that glue's going to come right apart.
That fabric glue is quite good, actually. However, yeah, make sure the glue's dry before you put them on.
I'm just saying because that's one of the reasons why Sarah ended up learning how to sew, because she was fixing a lot of the Girl Scout stuff with fabric glue and it would not stick after you put it in the dryer.
Well, this is
You
highly
got it all
rated
over
stuff.
your
It's
hands.
supposed to be great.
Oh, so the Girl Scouts had a little striptease show going on?
So you never
No,
use
it's
it
for all
yet.
their patches and shit. And it worked really good, but the minute you stuck anything in the dryer, it would heat the glue
Yeah,
back up,
fuck.
and it would just
Yeah, the
come off.
heat factor.
So he must have just bought this because he said it's highly rated, supposed to work really great. You've
Yep.
never used it before.
No, because I sewed it before and it didn't last.
Maybe it's time to buy a new pair of pants.
Buy new pants.
Yeah.
Well, don't have no
If you
excessive
don't,
glue.
if you
You
don't
might
buy
glue
peanuts
something
a
else
month,
to
you can
something
get some
else.
new clothes.
Eat your fruit.
What's wrong with iron on hemming?
Do I?
Use iron on hemming tape.
I don't know.
I just go ahead and don't feed the squirrels for a month and get some new clothes. You know,
What?
Anyway, we're assuming that Paul's
I didn't
got.
stutter. Oh, Trey.
Yes, sir.
My son called me yesterday. He said, Staff Sergeant, we got to have a long talk. I said, oh, Lord, what's the matter, sir? He said, I sent you an email yesterday and you didn't congratulate me. And I said, well, maybe because I'm in pain and I didn't look at anybody's shit, sir. Like that. And he says, I'm going to be a captain in about a month.
All right.
Good.
You can tell him
He's
congratulations.
thinking he's going to get it by September.
Cool. That means he's on the list then.
And he's on the list. He showed me the list.
Yep.
He's number
He's on the list.
692.
I can get your ass even more in line.
You know what? He's only been active now for 4 years.
Yeah, it's about right. Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Between 3 and 4 years, you need to pick up captain, and then right around that 6-year mark, 7-year mark, you need to be a major, or they're gonna kick you out.
Well, they're gonna give you shit. But let me tell you, they got a major they got a captain and a major that always give him shit, right?
Mhm.
All the time. They called him up yesterday and they said, you're gonna have to give us a better timeline on these jets. One of the majors. He said, Lieutenant, you're gonna have to give us a better, he said like that. He said, Lieutenant, you're gonna have to give us a better timeline on these jets because we're hearing from the pilots that it's supposed to be done, but then you're not giving us a timeline. He said, sir, that's because I'm not giving you a timeline because the captains are just listening to people. They don't know what the hell they're doing. These pilots. He told him like that. He said, I'm giving you a realistic timeline. As soon as I know one, I'll give you one. like that.
Yeah.
He said, I got to find out what my people are doing first.
Well,
so
like
if
I
they're
said,
just talking to somebody and giving you something that I don't even know about, that means I don't know about it.
When
It's
are they
not right.
transitioning to the F-35?
After this, what you call it?
yeah. Well,
This-
the big thing
after this
is, if you want to
deployment.
get the straight skinny on any aircraft, you got to
Yeah.
ask the chief of that bird.
And that's
He
what he
knows
told him.
exactly.
He said, don't listen to them. Call me like this. So
Yeah.
the major that gives him the most shit, right?
Mhm.
Called him up twice yesterday. Said, hey, Nick, congratulations, man. Can't wait to see you, Captain.
Good.
So they're congratulating him, but they've been giving him
Mhm.
shit. So they know he's doing his work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he
a
told
lot
him
of
straight
ti-
out. And he said, I already told these captains that are pilots. He said, as soon as I put them on, all gloves off, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's just like anything else. A lot of these folks with a little more rank always want to see who they can
Yeah.
bully. Try to bully somebody, try to push their buttons to see what they can get away with. And like I say, Nick standing his ground and say, "Hey, I'm the expert here. You know, regardless of rank, what I say is what I say."
Yep.
Simple as that.
But he said, as soon as I get that right, those bars on me,
Yeah.
all gloves are off, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at that point now. He's starting to understand, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I could
Yeah,
hear the progression in just his attitude and the way his knowledge.
Well,
And-
as you and I used to call it, getting a little salty.
Yeah, and then he got a call from one of his. Okay, he's been at Cherry Point now for about a little over 2 years,
Mhm.
and one of the guys that's gonna pick up Sergeant that used to work for him called him up and said, "Sir, I need a question." He said he's at a different place now, right?
Mhm.
Different group. He says, "I get promoted next month." He said, "Will you promote me? Will you come over and promote me?
Wow.
I want you to promote me." He said, "I'd be honored." He said, "I'll be there. Just let me know a date." Like
Mhm.
that, he said, "I'll promote you." He said, that means more to him than anything that somebody who used to work for him wants him to promote him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I said, that's because you respect it.
Yep. I remember when I re-enlisted, I had my dad re-enlist me when I was in 29 pounds. Had my dad do it.
Oh, and then the other thing yesterday, my son Justin, he's working for this company called Gopher until he gets all the police department stuff together.
Yeah.
And he's installing insulation and stuff at houses. Loves it, right? Making big bucks, right?
Right.
Yesterday he says, "I'm okay. We got in an accident and all of this stuff and all of this." First thing I said, "Were you driving?"
Hit him
He
where it
said, "No, he
hurts.
wasn't driving. He wasn't driving. He was a passenger in a car." What happened was a car through an intersection. They were going through an intersection. A car ran a light.
Oh wow.
So they had the big 40-foot, 35-foot trailer in the back, all insulation on it with the truck, and they were going through the intersection because they had the green light. They had to lock it up. They wound up in the dirt, and you ought to see the dirt, how much tore up. That thing was jackknifing and doing everything else. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got bumped around. And
That's
first
good.
thing he did, he took a picture of him like a selfie, saying, "I wasn't driving."
Yeah. I said, wasn't me. Wasn't me.
But he said, "Damn," he said that was the first time he said my life flashed before my eyes. He said, when I saw that car right in front of him, he said it happened that quick, you know?
Yeah, it always does, man. It's like happens that quick, and then when you think about it, it's like it happened in slow motion.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And
I tell you, my fall was slow motion.
Yeah, Joe, you was very slow. Because when he said it wasn't him, you should have said that's what Shaggy said.
Movie snack.
Yeah.
So I got this compression sock on my right leg to try to get some of this fluid out of there. And boy, this sucker is hurting. That's why I got it up right now. It is.
Did you be wearing a
around
compression sock while your legs fucked up?
Different
Did you
leg.
ask him that?
That's on the good leg, Justin.
Oh, okay.
If I have a good leg.
But you gotta remember, he always
don't
had that fluid buildup issue before
You don't
he got
have
hurt.
a good leg, Dre.
I got the middle leg.
You know.
Yeah. I got one middle leg still good. All I know is this sucker hurts. It's tight around the ankle. That's where the problem's at. I'm gonna have to cut this bitch off. No, it's just 30 minutes of it up like this on the desk, you'll go down.
Hey, Dominic says that line a lot.
What?
I might have to cut this bitch off.
Yeah, he got a bunch of them he cuts off. What you wiping it down with there, Randy?
Look, he dusted it off.
90% ISO.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But you still got to clean it with soap and water. I'd say every 5 to 10 prints.
Okay. Yeah,
Especially if you're using
the anchor.
If you're using a textured build plate, you definitely want to clean that one with soap and water every, 4 or 5 prints.
Well, you got like 3 printers behind you there?
No, just 2. I got
Two
three AMSs though.
3 AM. You got 3? Yeah.
Well, I got 1 AMS with the A1, and I got 2 hooked to the X1.
Well, y'all enjoy yourselves. I'm in the same boat as Jonathan on that one.
Look, I made 7 wallets. I took to work Friday, sold every one, and then my GM ordered 15 wallets.
Good.
At 25 a piece, or you give them a break?
25 a piece. It's company money, boy. I ain't giving no break.
Oh yeah, company money should charge you 30.
That's company.
Mhm.
What company calls 30? Yeah.
Comes out of petty cash.
Yeah.
He'll pass
Got the
them out.
company logo on it.
Yep.
He'll pass it out at the little annual picnic or Christmas parties. Hey, here you go.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's the file I want. I want to make a bunch of them like that for the kids and that. Send them all to them. I got to find out the all the stuff you added to it. Where'd you get it? Through Amazon. That'd be cheaper than buying stuff, and it's better. But this machine with that AMS where it rears up and all of this, I'll be sitting here and thinking I'm in an MRI machine, man.
Yeah, to go forward, backwards.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
It's definitely
if anybody
convenient.
from Bamboo is listening right now, got an idea for you. Fucking scrap the memory card shit, because they're just cheap, shitty memory cards you're giving out anyway. And put an M2 board in there, a 256 or a 512 M2 board. You have got it fucking made.
Can you send the prints directly from your computer to the?
Yeah.
Then what
do
the hell's the
direct to the
point of the
printer.
memory card?
Yeah, you can send them from the computer. I can send them from my phone too.
Well, what's
Yeah,
the point
and
of the
you can
memory card then?
Because you can store them on memory card and mass print them while your computer switched off.
Right.
You don't have to have your computer switched on.
You can print them directly from the printer, from the memory card.
Yeah.
But I just think, but also you got to remember, when you send it from your computer to the printer, it stores it to the memory card to have the storage, and then obviously takes it from there onto to print.
Right.
Is the memory card permanent, or can you buy different memory cards?
Well, you can buy
of different
different ones.
size. So you can buy a full terabyte memory card.
I'm not sure. I think 32 GB is the max it takes. I think
it's got 32 in it now.
I think
So
that's just the P1S. I'm pretty sure mine is higher than that.
Yeah,
It
so
might be
that's
higher
the,
than that.
that's
I'm
the
not sure.
issue is that the limit of memory cards you can put in then.
Yeah. But if you because the memory card goes in on the top, if you press it too hard and it fucking springs out, it fucking shoots across the room, you've lost it.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's right. Hand it over, boy. Hand it over.
That wasn't
Yeah.
enough. Give me about twice as
No, you better hand her whole damn wallet,
Give
Dre.
it over the 100.
Just hand over the wallet. Don't be mean,
$75
Dre.
yesterday, and
then she counted it. You saw that?
Look, they're trying to act all hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand it over.
And then
Yeah,
she
we
looked at it and
know.
counted it.
We've seen it.
The X1C supports up to 2 terabyte memory card.
She's back for a refund.
Oh, now here comes the
Oh, they're
grandbaby for some
queuing.
money.
They're queuing around the corner.
Dude, you got a line of women at your door, Dre. You better start busting that money out.
Yep.
Might as well just put that wallet over your left shoulder
Dre,
there.
Dre,
let it
just
go.
look
Exactly,
around.
Jonathan.
Does that look like a
There you
lady
go,
that
look.
wants
Look,
cash?
there you go, look.
Yeah.
Dre, them
Yeah.
ladies didn't look like they wanted cash. They wanted plastic.
That's
Hey, David.
the last thing that comes out.
Yeah.
I just paid $1,800 to get brakes done. So
What's
my
that,
funds
Remy?
is dwindling.
The P1P, P1S, and the X1C all support 2 terabyte memory card.
Oh, is it
So
2
there you-
terabyte?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it. There you go. Just buy a larger, 1 terabyte.
But
memory
still,
card.
you run that risk of it, it springing out and fucking
Yeah,
shooting
that's
across the
funny.
room. I'd rather just have,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I was just wondering the memory card that comes in, what's the capacity it can work with?
Yeah.
So, because like I said, you're not going to switch over to a M.2
No, the
connection.
first-
Because basically, SSD is what it is. It's actually a
Yeah.
memory card on a higher level.
Yeah.
And stuff. Just like my Eversolo streamer here has M.2 2 terabyte, holds all my music inside of the streamer. Plus I have, my 8 terabyte NAS system, and I got another terabyte or 2 backup drive on the server in the garage. So it's just a matter, what everything can handle.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go ahead and buy. It's cheaper to go with the 1 terabyte memory card, and just slap it in there, and just in case you want to do something away
I
from
don't
the
think
computer.
it is cheaper, because a 1 TB memory card over here is
They're 116 on Amazon.
Yeah, I think
They
the
had it-
66 quid, but you can get a 1 TB SSD and 2 TB for under that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I think the last one I bought, it was about $160 for that 2 terabyte one I have in my streamer.
A 2 terabyte M.2, yeah, will run you about 160 to 270, depending on how fast you want it.
Right.
yeah, but we don't have the
Samsung's-
tariff, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, mine's
Samsung's got one that's like 14.8. It's 14,800 megabytes a second, and that
Uh-huh.
one's like 269 or something for that one.
Yeah, I think mine's a Samsung, but I think it's the generation past. That's what it is. I only paid about
990.
160, 170 for it.
Is it the 990?
I don't know, man. I have to crack it open. I just bought
think
it.
it's-
That's what they recommended for it.
You probably got the 990. That's I think their newest one.
No, I didn't get the newest one. I got the generation before that. and
So
stuff.
then,
Let me look it up, the system.
probably a 960. Nine.
Let
think
me
it is.
look it up. I just got to pull up my Amazon, look at my past purchases.
Yeah, because they had the 1 terabyte on for Black Friday, but it was only $8 off. It was 108
Yeah.
still.
It
Now
was
from
like
116.
5% off.
Yeah, it wasn't a very big discount.
Yeah. I have to go back quite a ways to see if I can dig it up.
There you go, 2 TB, 90 quid. Get it tomorrow.
What brand is that?
That one was
Because it's really going to go by the speed of it. Is going to be the price of it. How fast is it?
Kingston.
Hey, that's a reputable brand. But it's like, but the speeds is what you're paying for, and
Yeah.
ultimately.
Kingston's what DJI send out. with the-
7,000 MB.
Yes, that's not bad.
Yeah. And they've got a Fan Xtang. I am not saying that all in one word. Fuck that. And that one's 85 quid. They're really coming down in price. These
But,
are the 2 TVs.
Where's it at?
Maybe I didn't buy it on Amazon.
Oh,
I
there's
did.
one here for you, Justin. Patriot.
Yeah, see, like the Samsung 9100 Pro, that's the one that's really expensive. It's $230, but it has 14,800 megabytes per second. That's fast.
Like I say, that's something you might want for a 3D printer. I mean, for music, I don't need to have it super high fast.
Oh no, that's something you would use if you were doing like that would be good for gaming, anything.
Yeah.
That's It's intensive.
And
Let
so
me
far
just-
back, my
Music
Amazon
isn't.
account doesn't have that purchase
Music, you could
anymore.
get away with a real slow ass one.
How much did you say the Samsung one was? The 990?
That one is no, not the 990. It's the Samsung 9100 Pro.
900, yeah. That's 214 here.
Yeah, so it's not much
Uh,
cheaper. Yeah,
Yeah, the
229
990. Yeah, 990 is £113.95 with a £50 voucher. Money off.
yeah. Here it's 169
So
for that one.
You're paying
For a 2
63
terabyte.
quid for that.
Yeah, I think it Justin looks familiar. Mine, the 990 is what I got. It looks familiar. One for 169.
Yeah,
I think
that's the
what I
newest.
had.
Their newest one.
Maybe
Yeah.
I did get that one.
Yeah, the 990 Pro is 138 with a £50 voucher, so that'll be 68 quid. If only I had 68 quid.
I got another AMS question.
Uh-oh.
So when you got no, it's some question. So when you're down to almost running out of if you're printing something that's running out of the filament on that one color, will it automatically kind of stop and tell you got to change it or put more?
Yes.
Or will it mess up the print?
It'll stop. But if you have the same exact color loaded, it'll automatically switch to that color and keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have the color look. Like I had yesterday, I had one that the green ran out on me. And it was running out on me, so I switched it, and it didn't look like it wanted to print right.
Or
I
if
screwed it up.
If you know
yeah.
that it's if you know that it's going to run out, you can take one of your other colors and you want to say you want to use another color to finish the print. You can edit it and program it to that same color. I mean, just lie to it and say it's the same color as the other one, and it'll pick up with that one.
Okay, I see what you mean.
One thing that I had noticed about the Bamboo since one of the latest updates is if you get a tangle, it's not notifying you and it carries on printing.
So yours not notifying you when you get a tangle?
Yeah.
Mine is. I just had one like 2 days ago.
Yeah, but you've probably got a higher model, haven't you? I've got the P1S.
Hey, Randy, what size
Right.
SD card goes in that printer? Is it the micro or is it the other size, bigger size?
It's the micro.
Okay, so you can get a 1 terabyte for $73.99 at Lexar.
That's not bad at all.
No, $73.99. I'm sure if
$73.99, but you get an SSD for 68 quid for 2 TB.
Well, like I said, I didn't see. I'm just going by here.
Yeah.
Like I say, Justin said that Samsung is 169. The Lexar Micros 1 terabyte is 73. Samsung is 74.
Yeah, because you don't need the really fast one just to move print files or anything.
Right, and then like
It's
SanDisk
crazy.
has a 1 terabyte for 89. So yeah,
Because you're talking about megabyte files. I mean, they're going to be small. So
right. Well, I'm just saying, like I said, you guys want to do like a mass. I don't know how these files stack up when you do mass printing or whatever. Just to back and forth, communicating back and forth. What you're looking at, the read and write speed would be, I guess, the essential part.
I have a Samsung Evo 256 in mine.
Mm-hmm. That's probably more than adequate. What Just is talking about is just moving a file back and forth for the printer to read.
yeah. But the question is, he needs to figure out what his max it will take. Because if he plugs in a 1 terabyte
Read
on the printer,
user manual.
Right, we've already worked out what it is. It's 2 TB. We've worked it out. But
okay.
What you've got to remember is as well with micro SD cards, the read and write capacity is limited less than you get with an SSD. So something like 6 years data write or something on them, where an SSD, yeah, but it's on that little block. The only problem is with memory cards and SSD is if that block goes faulty, the whole fucking card goes down.
Yeah, well, that's any device. I mean, if you have a problem, you're gonna have a problem. This one it's up to 160 megabytes per second. SD card. And so you got to find out how fast the machine reads. Will it read?
Right.
I think it just reads it's just a standard, same probably as your mobile phone.
Yeah. So I
It's
mean,
not going to be fast.
Yeah, if you can get 2 terabyte for 60 something bucks, the problem is it won't fit your system. So I guess you're stuck with an SD card. Never hurts to have more than you need.
Yeah.
Than the
Well,
need you don't have it.
Well, actually, the more storage space you've got on a drive, the better it is.
Right, because it's not maxing out.
It'll write out to different spaces.
Right.
And balance it out. Where if it's only got a limited block, it can only write to that block. And if you keep writing, deleting, eventually it's going to go out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is true.
Look at Paul. Paul got a headlamp on going on all that. All the work he's doing to fix them, glue them pants together. He should have bought a pair.
Well, my question still remains the same. Does he have pants on now?
Yes. I don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So at least we know he's got 2 pair of pants.
He didn't tell you which pants he's got on.
Clothes are not an issue. I've got clothes up the butt from years ago. You know, it's like every old
I would have put them up your butt if I were you.
Every old guy's got clothes in the closet.
Hey, Paul, wait. Listen to what you just said. First off, you said you had them from years ago. There ain't no way half of that clothes fit you because of the Boston creams you eat.
Oh, no, they're too big.
Ain't no way in hell.
They're too big now.
The Boston creams are too big.
No,
You telling me all those Boston creams you eat and all other crap you eat and you losing weight? Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
So make it make sense.
I've lost 15 pounds in the last 3 months.
It may be in peanuts.
Oh,
well, that's why the doctor says, well, how are you losing weight? I says, it's Boston creams. He says, keep eating them.
Oh, yeah, there's no way in hell, Paul.
He's losing
Every
weight.
time you get up, you lean a little bit further.
He's losing weight.
And Paul, that's not the doctor. That's the CEO of Boston Creams.
He's losing muscle mass. He's losing muscle mass. That's why he's losing weight.
That's a good song, the Muscle Mash. It was a graveyard smash, the Muscle Mash.
Monster Mash and Monster Mash.
Oh,
He's
I
losing
prefer
weight.
Joel's version.
Come on, we all know why he's losing weight. It's all that Dukalax.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, Dre, my daughter, she was freaking out 5 days from surgery, hadn't gone to the bathroom yet.
Who did that?
5 days afterwards or
Yeah, she hadn't really gone. She had a lot of gas, but she hasn't been able to pass anything. I said, girl, you better go to the back. You better do something. I said, because all of a sudden you're going to go septic and that's it, you know?
Yep.
You're going to go kaboom.
She finally called up and I said, you drinking that Mercolax, right? She goes, yeah. I said, you're going to have to, what are you doing? She goes, in the morning and at night. I said, you're going to have to do it like 3 or 4 times a day. I said, then you got that other, it's in a green bottle. I can't remember what it's called. I said, you better get a couple of those and start drinking that shit too, you know? And she started doing that and she said it was the best feeling she ever had. You know?
I bet. Once you get that initial clog out the way, that blockage, everything just flows like a river.
It's like a bear, you know. A bear's got that initial plug after the time too, you know.
Yeah.
Here goes the Niagara Falls.
Yeah, she's on pain meds there, Lance. So she's at least going to the bathroom now. But the boyfriend, ready for this? 5 days since the surgery, the boyfriend says, well, you just had laparoscopic. You ought to be able to get up and start doing stuff again, right? And all of this. I said, just when he turns around, hit him with a bat. You know, just hit him.
Yeah.
You know? I said, and he was within reach of my hearing because she had it on speakerphone. I said, David, I said, you don't understand. They're going through muscle and everything like this, right? Well, yeah, but it's like I said, no, listen to me right now. I said she's not gonna be able to work for 4 or 5 weeks. She's got bills. Y'all got bills. And I said, now you need to man your ass up.
Yeah, is he actually working yet? Or is he still sitting on his butt?
No, he's working, but he takes off when he wants to. I said, you need to stop taking days off. Get your ass to work. Because I said, right now you got to cover her share. I said, you live there too, and it's your baby. I said, if they screw up and they don't have a place to go, they can't move in here. There's no room here.
Yeah, like I say, don't make no sense to take days off if you ain't getting paid. Like I said, I can take time off. I get paid for those days still.
I told him, I said, you need to man your ass up right now and have some
You
responsibility.
good friends with the person in the wages department then, Dre?
No, I accumulate so much time.
Yeah.
You know? I don't take a lot of time. Like I said, I took a week off last week for anniversary, and I had over 200 hours, almost 300 hours of vacation built up. Plus, I said I get 60 hours of admin time.
Yeah. So your holidays,
time.
do they carry over then? So if say like you were 60 hours this year, you can carry them over to next year.
40. We are allowed to carry over 40 hours.
They just buy you out down to 40, right?
Well, no, you'll lose it. You'll lose it. Anything above that, but you can carry over 40 hours.
Yeah.
So I mean, before I even use my actual vacation time, I got, like I said, I got 60 hours of admin time to go through, and then if I have any holiday bank, like I said, if you work, you're supposed to not work on a holiday. You get paid that extra money too, even though you're off.
Yeah, that's why in local government here, March, there's nobody in the office because they're all using up their annual leave because it works April to April.
Yeah.
But they changed it and made it a lot better. Now your annual leave works from your birthday to your birthday.
Oh, okay.
So because very few people have the same birthday,
right?
They were all finishing at separate times. You don't get them all off at once.
Right, mass exodus. But yeah, that's why I used to hate about when I work construction, dude, is holidays because construction is first. If you ain't working, you ain't getting paid. So holidays like Thanksgiving, you only gonna work Monday through Wednesday. You're off the rest of the week. Christmas, depending on what's going on with the company, you may be off the week of Christmas and the week after Christmas. And that means you don't get no pay. So your people are putting in for unemployment real quick and stuff. Unless, like say, the operators union, they would send you your accumulation of your vacation hour pay the second week of December, just in case that happens. So the company you work for sort of get you through the holidays. So if you work, great. Like here in California, the weather's still nice. A lot of times we work right up until Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve and stuff. But the other places where the weather's bad on top of that, man, them guys are struggling through the holidays. Because you don't work, you don't get paid.
Thank God it's not like that over here.
Yeah.
But I used to,
brother.
yeah,
Oh,
I used to love working. Yeah, I used to love working for the DWP because you was on flexi time. So that week leading up to Christmas, knowing you got 2 weeks pay over Christmas, you would build up your hours. You'd start on the Monday, you'd be in at 7 o'clock and you'd leave at 7 o'clock. Build up your hours. By the Wednesday, you're fucking like, see you laters. See you at the staff do on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then book you first week of January off. You're laughing.
Yeah. I said, Dusty, I said, my max amount is 320 hours a year I can accumulate vacation time. And I've maxed out at least twice where I had to take vacation or I was losing time. So I said, I don't take vacation very often. Like I say, usually it's anniversary or now that I'm getting older and stuff, I'll take the week of Thanksgiving off, Monday through Wednesday.
I think it's 4. Is it 4 weeks they have to give you, Mark? But most companies give you 5 and 6. I think that's what it is over here.
Yeah. Yeah, here in the States, man, that's a real touchy issue till this day about time off. They're just some companies swear up and down they can't afford it, can't give folks time off for nothing.
Like Mark said, the worst bit is when everybody saves them for the same time. Because all it does
Yeah.
is crap on the people that are left behind.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's like the holidays here, going into Christmas, New Year's. It's just like I say, you got skeleton crews, running the city. Nothing really gets done.
Here's a link in the chat if anybody has Anchor power banks, little pocket ones. They're doing
what's
a
wrong with
recall on some of them.
Okay,
Again?
I got one. I take with me on vacation. A little
Yeah, it's
dirty
in
water.
the link in the chat. It's little power banks. Like I had the 10,000, but it's not the right serial number for the recall, so mine's fine.
Okay, let's see if one looks like mine. Nope, don't look like none of them the ones I got. These 5 that got shown at the top of the page.
Yeah, apparently they're overheating and catching fire.
Oh, okay. I guess that could ruin the situation.
But you can go to the Anchor's website
sure.
too, and they'll give you the list of the model numbers.
Yeah.
And you can look on the back of your power bank.
So instead of giving you free power, they're giving you free heating.
Yep.
You know, this
That's one
David
way.
got a twisted little mind, huh?
I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let me see. I got power banks. Let me see if I charge.
Like I said, if you go to their actual website, they'll give you all the model numbers that are on recall. You just send
Yeah.
it to them, and they're supposed to be sending a new one out, I guess, to you.
Wow. You got to send the old one back?
Yeah, as far as from what I read up last night, they'll pay for you to send it back, and then they'll send you a new one out, a replacement.
It's always sad when you look up your stuff and yours is not listed. Even on the regular models, you're like, "Damn, is mine that old?"
They actually make quite a few different styles. I didn't realize that until I started looking
I'm
through it.
looking now and I say, I just bought one in January when I went to Atlanta, and it's like it's not even listed anywhere. I have to break it out and say, okay, where is this model at? Now the one I got my grandson, I didn't pay. I paid about that, but I guess that's the one right there. 'Cause he has like 4 different ports. His has the USB-C regular. It has a USB-C high output. It has the USB-A on it. It's got like 4 different ports.
Yeah,
whatever
that
you
link
use-
right there will give you all the model numbers that are
Yeah.
and which ones they are. There's actually 3 main ones that they're trying to get back.
Remember a few years ago, EE, when the power banks first came out, EE, the mobile company over here, they were giving everybody a free power bank, and they were able to, once it ran out, you could take it back to the EE store and you just swap it there and then. And after a couple of months, they realized people was adapting them and changing them and becoming faulty. So they did a recall, but what they did, they gave everybody a £20 voucher off accessories to get them all back in. And on the little voucher, it said, "Sorry for trying to blow you up."
I don't have none of those.
See, now you got me worried, Justin.
Back it in, Justin.
My problem was mine was all scratched to hell on the back of it, and I had to get my little jewelry, my little magnifying glass that you use to look at jewelry to get up real close so I could finally see
Why
the
don't
model
you just
number.
get your phone,
Well, your
phone out
with
and
mine
zoom
is
in?
it's that graphite black, and the lettering is in like a light
Gray.
graphite.
Yeah, it's
gray,
hard
and
to
you can't
see.
hardly see it.
You got to
This
use
is
a
the one-
flashlight to the side of it.
No. Trey,
That's the one
your
I bought
mobile phone.
in Atlanta.
Yeah, Trey, just get your mobile phone,
Uh-huh.
look at the camera and zoom in, but hold your phone. Don't go too close with the phone itself. Use the zoom more. It will pick up that grey.
Just take a photograph of it.
That's what
and
I
then
do it.
Zoom in on the picture.
No, you've got to zoom in with a camera until you can see the writing and then take a picture.
I got a professional magnifying lens, so I just use that. I was able to see it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, you know
Well,
why
you
they
need
got that, huh?
you need a professional
Yeah,
magnifying
you
glass.
need that. You know why, right?
I don't even.
We know why. You know, we just
Hey,
compensation. You know.
How
Well,
you doing?
he's got to have something professional about himself.
I can hardly still see, even using a phone, kind of zoom in. It's just. it could be
Try
just
putting a
'cause it's straight.
flashlight to the side of it. That's what I had to do with the lens to see it.
Yeah, this about the best I can get right
Yeah, we
now.
don't need to know how you do it.
But
Swear to
I
God, I'm
can't
gonna
even
kick
make
both you
out.
off the
I can't
panel in
even
a
make
sec.
out the. I can't even make out the words.
Yeah,
I see
try
little
it, mister.
I see all the little symbols, FCC symbols, some other symbols. I can't read the words. Whatever. It works. This is a 30-watt one I have here. I bought this in Atlanta.
Hey, David, Randy, thank y'all, man. I
You're
put
welcome.
that scraper, and it's nice, man. I put
Yeah,
the
I got
magnet on it. I got it sitting on the side of the unit.
Yeah, mine's a 10,000 20 water or 25, I think. Let me see. Can't remember how much the max watt is on this thing.
Updated the Avata 2 yesterday. Did everything.
Yeah, and Joe, anytime you need any help, Ramsey's available.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
25 watt, 10,000 milliamp.
call Randy.
I got mine real cheap though. That was when they had the last deal on Amazon. I got it for, I think I only paid like 25 or 30 bucks for it, and it was like a $50 charger.
All right.
So Dre, they got the Avata 2 came in without the battery with no problem. Went through custom in 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it must have been a week of pride they were about.
Mm-hmm.
2-inch
So-
club dusty. We're talking about height here.
So my deal is now I'm never flying any drones again because I ain't crashing on the deal with it. I'm done with drones.
Oh man. You know you're gonna sneak out there and get bold and want to fly that tugboat again.
No, watch. You will never see the tugboat. I will never put you. I did something last night that I don't know if I did it right or not. I went to register it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to register, I said, let me try something because I did this before. They were doing this before. I went to edit on the Avata 2 with the registry I already had. I was able to change the serial number and print off a new card.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have to pay another $5. I just changed the serial number.
Oh.
They let you do that once before, and they let me do it this time. So
they might let you do it if it's the same model drone.
That might be. So I didn't have to do anything. It's the same tail number. It's just it's better. You know. Look at that. I'm back in business. Back in business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
printed these with the Anchor Mate, but I had an extra set just in case. In case I saw another pole, you know.
Okay, so you been printing those for yourself, huh? You didn't buy them from who was making them? Dobo was making them or something?
Well, they had a file. I bought the file for like $6.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I bought the file was because we had one. It just wasn't working exactly no matter what we did, we couldn't get exact. I said $6, shoot. And I printed them, give it to Johnny. Johnny's printed about 6 or 7 of them.
Right.
You know, it's easier that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 batteries. 5 batteries in the drone.
That's a bad thing about sold 3D print files, man, because you can just buy it and then share it with everybody.
Well, that's what you guys all want. Once you buy it, you want to say you own it and do what you want to do with it.
Yeah. So my plan is I'm gonna have my feelers out. If I can find another just reasonable replacement Avata 2, because I ain't worried about the Avata 3. The Avata 2, if I can find one with the battery for $489, I'll buy one eventually, just to have a backup.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had more fun with that one. I love the camera though. I love the Mavic 3. Love it.
Yeah,
But
I'd wait
it's
till
more
December
to me.
before you buy anything else.
Oh yeah. But I love flying. I love flying 2 feet off the water on a bayou, 2 feet off the water, going back in the bayou and just exploring. And every once in a while have a alligator goldfish jump up at it.
I like the
One day
Avata
one's
because
gonna
you
get
can
it.
get a lot closer to people and things.
Yeah.
Just a minute, because Lance isn't here, I must say this. Joe just loves flying the Neo.
Best drone ever.
So I heard the FAA missed your guys' beyond visual line of sight deadline. They
It
were
came
supposed
in
to have
fast,
that.
dude. That was supposed to
Did-
happen on the 7th of July.
Yeah. So I ran across a video last night. Somebody was talking about it.
Yeah.
How they passed it up.
And like I say, no one felt it was going to meet that deadline. So, like I said, it was a wasted executive order with not realistic expectations written in it.
Huh.
Yeah, but I think the reason putting it in writing is, in the Marine Corps, so you put shit in writing, you can always fall back on it, extend it, and then you could throw some ramifications in later.
Yeah, I mean, that's the long road of it. But like I said, everybody thought this was going to push development, push policy forward, and I said I don't think, because like I say, in the executive order, it still did not dictate which agency will be responsible
Right.
for the
Audit.
investigation into the DGI stuff. All it did was tell the FAA director to work on beyond line of sight and make it easier, all this kind of stuff. But it didn't, like I say, it just wasn't a realistic time
Well-
frame. And that was the only real mandate, was to tell the FAA director to work on it.
Well, and the
That's
thing
about
is,
it.
is no agency's going to want to pick it up if they don't have to.
Well, that's the
Because
point.
at the end, yeah.
He could have simply said, I'm going to direct Homeland Security, which would have nailed it down to at least that branch, which Homeland Security has very long tentacles into a lot of agency. But at least he would have named the main head of a branch to say, I am instructing Homeland Security to look into this because it's national security.
Right. But
You know,
since
but
he didn't
it- but it-
specify it,
He
no
didn't
agency's
specify.
going to
That's
want
what
to
I'm saying.
volunteer, because it's going to, at the end of the day, that takes away from their operating budget for the year to have to run that
Well,
investigation.
that too, but then you're talking
and
about
time and everything else.
the expected results may not come out the way everybody wants them to. It could be, like what's going on with this Epstein crap. Everybody expected to see this list, and now so they say, oh, no list existed. So what are they gonna say? If DGI is legit and it says what they say, they're gonna come out and say, well, we kind of made a mistake on DGI. They're good to go. Do you really think after all this hoopla and stuff that they're going to admit that?
Hell no.
No.
Isn't the failure to comply with an executive order prosecutionable?
Well,
Well, it would be if somebody was given the task, but
well,
no
like I say, the only person that was given a mandate to the executive order was the FAA director.
For beyond visual line of sight.
Beyond visual line of sight. And that was
And you-
supposed to be done by, and all that was develop a policy by July 7th. Well, didn't happen. So, yeah, what are you going to do? Fire the director of the FAA? I mean, the guy's only been in office, 2-3 months now? It took him that long to put somebody in charge.
It really depends on how much Trump wants to push it. If he realizes maybe they're really busy and they just ain't been able to get to it, he could just say, well, extend it. He could extend the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
But
just
yeah,
like TikTok. TikTok is actual law passed by Congress, and Trump keeps extending the deadline.
And it depends on, does Trump really give that much shit about it to the point where that's not on the top of his priority list,
I think Trump gives a shit about people not doing what he's asking.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying that
About what it is that he is asking,
but
the
there
fact
could
that-
be a reason behind the scenes that we don't know about of why they couldn't meet that deadline. Because they are dealing with a lot of other shit with all these accidents in the last 6 months and all that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, no, the FCC are.
Well,
No,
yeah,
that-
remember
that-
FCC and FAA is two separate agencies with two
Yeah.
different mandates. The FAA is basically mandated to regulate
Oh, you said
the
FAA.
airspace. The FCC has a lot on its plate. Everything that's electronic that comes into the United States, developed in the United States, or what the case is,
Yeah.
they are responsible for supposed to be testing and verifying that these actual devices that we buy, anything electronic, passes certain standards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what the FCC, in a nutshell, is all about. But they don't
Yeah,
cross lines.
they're the
Yeah.
ones in charge of the radio amps over there.
Right.
is it Diddy trial over already?
Oh, this has got to be sentenced. That's all. But like I
They're
said,
only expecting him to get a couple years though, right?
yeah, he's already been in jail, coming up on a year.
6 months of good behavior.
Yeah, I feel like this. Give him 6 months incarceration still to finish out time, and then put him on probation for about 5, 7, 8 years.
Who are you talking about?
He did he.
Oh, federal crime. You do all your time. You don't get no good
No,
time.
Randy,
federal
you've
crime.
been to them Diddy parties.
Oh, they do calculate good time
Yeah,
because he's been held in
Diddy.
Rikers. That's considered
yeah.
time served. Time served.
Has B Diddy got anything to do with Ken Dodd?
Well,
No, P. Diddy don't.
They say Diddy's an oil magnet, for all the baby oil he kept stored.
Ken Dodd used to have a group of kids that dressed up
Dre Al's talking to you in the shit.
like the Oompa Loompa type things. They were called
Oompa?
They were called the Diddy Men.
You know that didn't age well.
Well, Al, like I say, our boy down in Florida, Rick Scott, put up a bill similar to this Stefanik the other day, outrightly banning Chinese drones. Period. And then like I said, these folks just keep throwing the same stuff and see what's going to stick on the wall. That's all they're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is, eventually something's gonna stick.
Yeah, that's what it is. Something's going to eventually stick. Because I mean, like I say, both parties are pretty much in agreement with it to a certain extent. Like I say, if they go with the timetable version, I think Rick Scott does spell out a timetable up to 2030 something to slowly phase out and phase in. That is more likely to pass than this. Oh, we're just going to stop imports today and go forward. I said,
Yeah, wasn't his bill like the last year of the full transition would be like 2041 or something?
It was something.
Yeah, it was
I
like
know
a
it
while
went to like
from
the
now.
mid 2030s.
Yeah.
I think it's like parts and stuff will stop being available by the mid 2030s, something like that. But
It was
yeah.
2038 is what it was.
Yeah, something like that.
I think you should get the Inland Revenue involved in it because consider the amount of lost income the Inland Revenue are going to have when all of a sudden all these people that use drones for their business go bust and start claiming Social Security.
I don't think they're going to give a shit about that.
I mean, if they do something like that and they give businesses and stuff enough years to prepare for it, it's better than just outright banning it right away.
I don't think it's giving businesses enough years to prepare for it. You've got to prepare your country for it. As in, you've got to get a manufacturer in there that can produce them the same level.
But 2038 and
same
2041
speed
is a long ways away.
GTI.
Yeah, but 2038 and 2041 is quite a bit of ways away. That should be plenty of time.
But the other thing with these long dates, you'll see that it's not about, preparing and giving people time. It's about passing the buck. It's like, I ain't going to be in office in that year, so I don't give a fuck. 1948.
Well, what I'm saying is that should give businesses plenty of time to transition if it does go through. I mean, you'll have about 8 or 9 years to prepare. That's a pretty long time.
Yeah. Well, let me get this disclaimer out there that in the article Al put out, the Crawford individual is not me.
Wait, hold on, what?
Stefanic's name. It's Stefanik Crawford, and then it's somebody else's name.
Draco sponsored the bill.
Yeah. Yeah, Lon. They, like I said, they keep throwing stuff against the wall to see if something's going to stick. Like I said, they have the votes. They have the votes from both sides of the aisle. But
Well, it's
like I
gone through
said,
the
a lot of
Senate a
times-
bunch of times, right? It's Congress that keeps sending it
Well,
back, right?
it's not. No, it's not. The Senate cut it out of the NDAA. That's why they snuck in that section 1709 stating about they needed an agency to verify this and that, and didn't specify anybody. And that's what this whole thing that Aldous posted about is that now they want another agency in the government mandate them to do the investigation and backward, disassemble it and find out if what they're saying is actually true. Like I said, there's been so much talk at this point and how these individuals have pretty much put themselves on the line. I don't think they want to really risk them finding out if what DGI is saying would exonerate them. Because now you got a lot of folks who are going to have egg on their face. Congress, both the House and the Senate, will have egg on their face, and they'll never get reelected again.
I don't think any agency is going to pick it up unless before the deadline he forces one of them to do it.
That's my whole point.
Yeah,
that's my whole point. There, I do not think there's going to be an agency who wants to touch it because of the political ramification. If they come out and they say that this stuff is, bad for the country, all this kind of stuff, then you take away a lot of tools for a lot of agencies, federal agencies, state agencies. We all know first responders in some states have already banned the usage of Chinese-made drones in certain states, but they're all using to look for sharks and look for kids and look for people and all this kind of stuff. But now they're out. It's kind of funny. I think somebody posted the fact that it was a New York City organization that was just using DJI drones. Now they got the Skydio X10 out there trying to replace it.
Yeah, I stopped and talked to a sheriff's deputy one day at the bus yard because their station's right outside the gate, and he was flying a drone around, and I don't even know what brand it was, but he was like, "Yeah, we're not allowed to use DJI anymore."
Right.
And I can't remember what brand he said it was, but it was a foldable. It was pretty big. And it was a foldable drone. I'm not sure what brand it was. But he was showing it off to me.
Well, like I say, there are
nice guy.
On that level, what we call an enterprise level, there are American manufacturers who make drones. But like I say, it's the cost factor for what you can get two of. Now you only afford to get one.
Yep.
That is the big. That's one of the issues right there.
Well, it depends on too. Most of these agencies probably aren't even paying for this shit. They're probably getting grants for it.
Well, that's what the whole kicker is about.
Yeah.
They talk about these bills that have been thrown up, talking about we'll get the money to be able to reverse these departments and all this kind of stuff with the money. Well, if you stop allowing the DJI drones or Chinese drones altogether, stop allowing them to be imported to be sold, there's not going to be any money in the kitty to pass out to all these different agencies.
Mm.
So that means somebody's got to come up with some money to pay for all these new drones at a higher cost.
That's one system of the grants right now. I guarantee I've not gotten any cuts as first responders. But when they started going in and slashing all the grants for the different when they were taking all the grants from like those what were they called, NWOs, or the hell were they all those ones that were doing all the immigration stuff.
Oh, okay. You lost me, because I thought you talking about this, how they were, all these departments over the years been getting these grants to been buying these former military vehicles.
you see some little agency with like 10 cops in Minnesota, and they got fucking 15 Bearcats. It's like,
right.
What the fuck?
One for each person in the department.
Mhm.
Well, where's being
Everybody's
ready?
got their
Ready
own
for
tank.
what?
Yeah,
Ready for
everybody's
the
got their own
animals to
tank.
turn on you?
Yeah.
They're getting prepared for the zombie apocalypse.
Well, that,
Well, I
that,
was talking
that was a
about
kicker, Dusty, is that that's why in Rick Scott bill they're talking about phasing out over time
NGOs.
because
That's what I was thinking of.
he was talking about parts, stop being offered by 2038 type thing. So, like you said, that a lot of these even American-made drones do have Chinese parts inside, Chinese tech inside. So,
But you do have a big investment from Taiwan right now for the
Mm.
chip manufacturing in the U.S. So they
yeah,
are building multiple chip factories here now.
yeah,
So,
but like I
which
say,
I don't know. I think
how
that's
fast
smart
you
for
get
Taiwan
online.
to do that because if I think it would be smart for Taiwan to move all their shit off of that island into friendly nations. That way, if China decides to attack, all them CEOs can just jump on the planes, haul ass out of there, and their business is still in fully tapped. I wouldn't leave anything on that island at this point.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave any intellectual property on that island.
Yep.
I'd get my shit off there as quick as possible, start moving it into the U.S. and whatever other friendly nations.
Yeah.
Get it out of there.
While we're on the subject of companies moving, I'd like to thank the people of Michigan and Detroit, for sending all them Ford jobs over here. We're reopening all our Ford factories.
Yeah,
There
because
you
they're because they readjusted the tariffs on vehicles. That's why. So more American vehicles can be sold overseas.
No, it's for the British vehicles. It's just that it's now cheaper to run the factories here than it was to run them in Michigan, where it used to be cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were allowing like Toyota, Mercedes to bring in cars at like a 1.5%, 2% tariff, where like some of the European countries were charging us 100% on our vehicles.
Well,
Justin,
it wasn't
I
just.
think
It's
what-
not
I think
just
what-
that.
I think what David's trying to say, Justin, is that they're moving the actual assembly plants and everything.
Yeah, everything is coming back over
It doesn't
here.
have anything to do with imports.
No, they're not moving it. They're
It kind of
opening
is
more.
something. Actually, it is something to do with imports. What it is, when Michigan was putting the cars together, you got to remember cars were going back and forth between Canada and Mexico and back. It was never just built in Michigan. It was back and forth across the border. And if they keep doing that and they keep getting a tariff, cars are going up. And we saw that with cars going up $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What they're
Well,
saying is it's cheaper now to have them here and build them here and transport them over to Europe and then back over here than it is to go from Canada to America. It's
Right,
only
so
the thing is, it's short term. I can guarantee it. They may be opening them back up over here, but once all this tariffing calms down and shit, it'll be back over there. But for now, thanks for the jobs.
I was gonna tease you, David, and say, well, we know we all started that with the DeLorean being built in Scotland.
No, Ireland.
Yeah, you can literally now say to us, they took our jobs.
Are there still DeLoreans out there for sale?
Oh yeah.
You find a few rare ones here and there. Somebody said at one time they're still trying to revise it or something.
They've just built a new version of it and they're releasing it shortly.
Okay, that's right. I thought I read that they were trying to revise it.
I would say yes, Dusty, with high schoolers, but that's also because the schools have gotten really lax on their dress codes.
But they're also in Ireland, not Scotland.
Now, middle school and
Thank you,
elementary
Mark,
over
for
here all have to
correcting
wear uniforms in my area. High school's the only one where you can wear regular clothes, but they've gotten really lax on their dress code.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I say, it's a long time coming. Just like I say, back in the 80s when there was a big anti-Japanese sentiment going on and everything else, which is similar to what the tariffs are today. Most Japanese cars are now made in America at plants that sit in Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, places like that. So now if those companies, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, wants to pull out, a lot of folks gonna be missing some jobs.
That's already
That's like-
happening because Honda and Nissan are opening factories as well over here. But they're they're actually going into the north of the country where Ford, we've got a massive Ford building down here with, its test track and everything. And it was earmarked for 9,000 houses. That's how big it is. Now, Ford have gone, hell no, we're keeping it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I keep seeing this thing about John Deere is decided to pack up and they're leaving America, so they're going somewhere.
That might be because of the right to repair shit that they keep facing here.
Well, they won't be coming over here then, because that right to
They're getting a
repair
lot.
is serious over here.
They're getting a lot of shit here for that. I mean, they've been the focus point of that whole fight. Them and Apple have been the two companies.
Yeah. Well, like I say, somebody like I say, an Apple or John Deere, fool around and piss off Caterpillar, and you can kiss a lot of American jobs goodbye.
We just had the John Deere Classic Golf, I think, last week.
Yeah.
Well, is Volkswagen still a big entity over there in Europe?
Yeah,
Volkswagen has its hands in a lot of pools, Paul. Volkswagen makes Bentleys. They're involved with Porsche, and who else?
They own Lamborghini.
So Volkswagen, even though their name may not be on the badge, Volkswagen, but if you look at a Volkswagen, was it Tigra? You'll see the same components in a Tigra, in a Bentley. You'll see. I know their sat nav system has been sold across many vehicles by different companies over the years. So you might have a sat nav sitting in a GM, somebody, whatever Yukon truck, but that sat nav system might have came from Volkswagen. And I know Volvo was big into that for a while.
Bugatti.
Yeah, Bugatti. Yep.
What?
Dusty, middle school and elementary here have to
where
wear
the beans are?
uniforms. It's a requirement. Only high school can wear whatever they want. I don't know why they stop it at high school, but
well, they started that stuff out here in the early 2000s, and parents got upset, and so they just dropped it. It's like say, how do you make a rule on a certain uniform, and then you put the word optional right behind it?
Yeah.
That's secondary.
This stupid.
The uniform debate over here is getting ridiculous. We've had schools that are saying that boys can't wear shorts during the summer months. They have to wear long trousers. Yeah. And then boys are going, well, actually, it says on the school uniform you can wear a skirt. So the boys are going in skirts now. It's like, you're just taking the fucking piss. You're just making a mockery of everything.
I would just say it ain't a skirt, it's my kilt.
Yeah.
Well, some of them are wearing skirts, which are like a skirt with shorts underneath.
Yeah, it has a we call it a crotch.
Yeah, that's what the girls wear over here for the middle school and high school or elementary.
They can't wear shorts, so they wearing dresses?
No,
to prove a point. It's to prove a point.
It's to prove a point because the schools are taking the uniform thing, and it's not about the actual garments. It's about the branding. A lot of the schools are having the school logos put on the jumpers. That's to stop kids going to say Asda, Tesco's, Audi, and buying the cheapy jumpers. Yeah, they're saying, oh no, you must go to our supplier, and our supplier is that one, and they're going to sell you that same jumper you can get in Audi for 15 quid. They're going to sell it you for 80 quid. Yeah, just because it's got the school logo on. That's what it's all about. So it's all a protest, and
here you can buy all of your pants and stuff. Like Walmart has official school pants and all that, but the shirts you have to get from the school with the shirt logo, the school logo on it.
They used to do that here, but even the school skirts now, they put the logo on it to stop the girls rolling them up. Yeah. But the girls have now realised if they message someone in China and just send them the logo, they'll print out a stick-on patch. So they roll the skirt up, stick. It's an official one. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, that's just people trying to work around it. But my thing is, I'm a big proponent of school uniforms. I think it enhances the I
Yeah,
say
it gives
the
you pride.
educational. Well, what my thing is not pride. It just enhances the educational atmosphere where kids are not bullying kids over what you wear to school.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that's what
wearing
I
the
was about
same
to say.
thing.
You've got the
Yeah, so-
non-bullying aspect of it. You've
Right,
got
yeah.
the pride in your school. You are representing your school inside and out. You know,
Yeah.
but
Because my wife's school, because it's a paramilitary school, they wear uniforms similar to what cadets wear in police academies or fire academies and stuff.
Even
And even then, the kids, how they wear it is, guys are still trying to sag off their behinds. They're not even supposed to. The
Well-
girls are not even supposed to wear earrings and all that kind of stuff. So you still catch them. Their hair is supposed to be off the collar, so they need to be pinned up. All these different stuff, and they all try to find a way to try to get around it.
Well,
Yeah.
see, that's the problem we have here is the high schools have dress codes, but it's up to the administrators of each school to enforce it. Some
Mhm.
schools are very strict. Other ones, they don't do shit about it. You'll
Right.
see girls walking with tank tops and their bellies hanging out,
Yeah.
and they don't say anything to them, you know?
Mhm.
Our elementary schools and kindergartens have uniforms as well.
hmm Yeah, I support it. I was a big supporter of it, But you had those certain parents out there. I want my child to wear the clothes.
See,
I want to wear what I want.
Yeah, I support it, but if they keep pushing this, you can't wear, you must buy from, and then you're going to get more people pushing back against it than you are if you just said, "This is your uniform, this is your collar, that's the tie, wear it."
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
our
this
school
is what
uniform-
happens when you allow corporations to get involved.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This is what you
But
get.
the other thing that really weirds me out is they do the article when the school changes the uniform and they go,
Mhm.
girls must now wear trousers, and then they give a reason. It's because it's distracting to the teacher. That says more about the teacher than it does about the girls. It should be like,
Yeah.
if the teacher can't fucking look at a girl without fucking getting distracted, he shouldn't be in that profession.
hmm
Yeah. I mean, our school uniform when I was at grammar school, you could only get from our school.
Right. Well, that's why I said this. Is
So
what happens
your
when you allow
schools are responsible for it, all right? Is it?
And that was in the 70s.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. The
That
teachers-
uniform been there a
The
lot
teachers
longer.
getting distracted because of what the girls have
Yeah,
on.
so if a girl comes in like
Yeah.
with a skimpy tank top, they're saying it's too distracting.
Well,
Well,
they're saying
it
even
is
with
the skirts are too short. Yeah.
And the skirts are too short, or the girls pull up the skirts so they'll be
Yeah.
shorter.
And now they've got to wear tights. They're not allowed to wear socks because socks are too revealing. It's like, for fuck's sake, just get the teacher
Can't
out of
wear
the classroom because he shouldn't be in there.
Wait, you say you can't wear socks?
No, they wear
Not if
socks.
they're wearing skirts. They got to wear tights.
Well, that explains a lot, Al. You went to private school in New York City.
To make them all wear the
Yeah, they can't wear
But
socks.
Jonathan, you have to remember they're in the UK where the average temperature is just below freezing your nuts. So anything you can cover up is a helpful thing.
Kind of.
Because you're not going to have folks who go to school in England wearing uniforms survive in Georgia.
I'm trying to figure what the socks got to do with it.
No, I just said the girls need to wear leggings.
No, it's the fact that if they're wearing a skirt, they can't just wear socks. They've got to wear tight.
Right. They have to wear leggings.
You've got to cover the legs up.
Yeah.
Right.
But I can
So
see a point in that because sometimes, when I was at school, it always used to puzzle me that all the girls would wear socks in the winter and the skirts, and you think to yourself, I'm pretty proud. I've got my trousers on. My legs are warm. They must be fucking freezing at 6:30 in the morning, walking down the street in the ice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. That your average climate temperature there supports those type of rulings because here in the States, because we have a variety of temperature environments, in New York City, yeah, you can probably get away with that. But you go down, once you drop below West Virginia, you be having kids passing out.
Jonathan, tights are pantyhose.
Yep.
No, you don't say.
Well, like,
And
you
just
know,
like
you lot
out here
call
where I'm at,
things, weird
you know.
things. We don't know whether you know what we're talking about or not.
Well,
But like I said,
Mark,
like I said, where I live at, wearing a certain type of attire for school uniforms need to have an option, because like yesterday it was 104.
But that's what they're
Yeah.
saying over here. There's no middle ground. When they design the
Yeah.
uniform for September,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they don't make the uniform for June, July, and August. Yeah, so
Right.
they're saying to the lads, no, you must you must have your blazer on, you must have your long trousers on, and the lads are going, we'll just reinterpret the uniform because the law states you can't what do you put it? You can't discriminate on gender.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is what the lads are using. They're going, if you're not going to let us wear shorts, we'll wear the skirts. And then obviously
Mhm.
that causes problems because it's a distraction now for the classroom. The school should just get with a program and say, in the summer months, you can wear shorts.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't go to school in the
That-
summer.
Well, I mean, anytime you have, I would say
We do
that,
now.
We don't
summer
go to school.
months actually, but I would say even into September, maybe mid-October, you may have we call an Indian summer here. in
Yeah,
the
we have
States.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I say usually you don't get to that real cooler temperatures until you get end of October, November. Then he's like, hey, I'm not wearing those shorts today, and I'm definitely not wearing my kilt.
There.
Yeah.
'Cause things are things will be getting a little nippy.
You see, in Scotland, they schools go back in on the second week of August or the first week of
Mhm.
August.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is our hot months.
right.
Yeah, but in England, they don't go back till September.
Yeah,
We finish in the middle of July and go back first week in September usually.
Yeah,
right.
where in
So you-
Scotland they've
well, even
broke
on the
up
re-
now.
Yeah, but even on the reverse end, like you said, kids don't get out to the middle of June or maybe early July, where they might want to transition to wearing shorts if it's warm enough.
Well,
Yeah,
especially
but-
at the moment where we've got 80 odd degrees.
Uh-huh.
27 here today. It was 29 yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like
So I-
80 today.
But either way, I'm a big proponent of school uniforms. It adds to the learning environment. That's my whole issue right there. All this
Yeah.
other stuff about what weather it is, all that kind of stuff. I say, you know what? As long as you're wearing a version of the uniform that we have allocated for our school.
I've always been for school uniforms ever since watching St. Trinian's.
Whoa! I'm not going down that road. See ya.
only the sixth form.
No. I'm just not going down that road.
Yeah. I'm just saying that, like I say, over the years.
Now,
because
pilot. Let's just move on a bit because, thanks to Mark, I don't want to talk about this anymore. What about pilot uniforms? Yeah, that film is a whole. Yeah. That takes naughty schoolgirl to the extreme. But this is what pissed me off as well. Back in the 90s, yeah, all the nightclubs used to have school uniform nights. Where the adults go around. And to me, it was wrong. You're sexualizing the uniform, and it should never have been done.
Yeah, we do that every year here in the States. We call it Halloween.
Yeah, but they sexualize the school uniform, and it's wrong.
Yeah, well, like I said, how many witches do you see wearing crop tops and skirts that barely come down below the
navel?
Yeah, it's like the they do it over here now. They do this like a tartany skirt every year around Halloween. Yeah, and I call it the scary. Is it scary movie? Not scary movie. Scream skirt.
Yeah,
you know where the girl gets caught in the garage door.
Oh,
yeah, and it's just like, why? Why are you doing that? But like I said, back in the 90s, yeah, I used to go out on a night out and you'd be like, oh, for God's sake, I'd leave the venue straight away. I'd be like, as soon as they walk in, I'd be like, nope, I'm done. That's my night over. And we had when I lived in Blackpool, I was getting the bus at 8 o'clock in the morning when I finished my shift at Asda, and this car come whizzing past the bus, and then all of a sudden he screeched, yeah, and there's an almighty bang, and I didn't know what it was. You know, the bus was just stuck there, and turned out the guy was speeding along, actually saw a girl that he actually went with on a night out in a school uniform going to school. He got distracted, didn't look, plowed into the kids on the crossing. You know, should never have been a thing.
Well, in general, dress codes have been really going downhill, even in public, because I go down and fly the ships all the time, and I see these young girls walking by and they got hardly anything on. They got shorts on, but you might as well just paint your ass because they're so tight and up their crotch and
oh, you remember in the 2000s when the painting of clothes was the thing? You wouldn't even notice. People had clothes painted onto them. You wouldn't notice, and it was a big thing over here. TV channels were recording like girls walking down in these painted clothes, and people walk past and not even flinch, yeah, because they didn't notice, yeah. But technically, they had nothing on but paint. So
yeah, I've seen that a few times going in the Circle K.
Well, my thing is I don't. It's not even so much the outer clothes; it's the lack of undergarments or thongs or whatever. It's like sometimes these ladies wear certain type of attire and everything's jiggling which way but loose.
Yeah, the leggings over here.
Leggings are tight.
Right, but we're not talking about tights. We're talking about the actual clothing, the trousers, leggings. Yeah. You go on the underground, right? You got them big escalators that are like fucking going 6 stories up. Yeah, and you look up and there's a fucking girl right in front of you wearing them leggings that everything's see-through. There's just no way you can look. Yeah, you're like, the hell is going on?
Yeah, so this going commando style or semi-thong commando style. I'm like, and one that gets me is just like you always see this stuff on YouTube about these women who get offended in the gyms. You know, because somebody's looking. I said, "Why are you dressing? Because you got everything. There is nothing left to the
everything
imagination.
Hanging out. Yep.
Yeah, everything hanging out or extra so tight. You know, I know exactly what everything is. If you shaved or not shaved, stuff. You know, it's just, and then you get upset when somebody looks at you. I'm like, it's crazy. You know, it is totally crazy.
Well, Dre, do you blame the parents for some of that?
I blame the culture overall. I mean, it's like anything else. It's an overall culture. It's just not individual parents. Because I know some parents that swear up and down. Hey, when that child left my house, they were dressed like this, and then the child changes clothes on the way to school or wherever they're going. Just like they talk about, you know, people showing up in Walmarts and stuff in pajama pants. When I see a guy like that, I feel like walking and say, man, just give me your man card. If you're gonna dress like a little B, you know, just give me your man card. That's what you look like a little old B out here in some house shoes and pajama pants.
Dre, the question I would have for you is, you know, parents that their kids changed on the way to school, and they found out about it. Did they give the kids hell or punish them?
Well, that's the whole point. That's where it kind of falls apart, Paul, because the parent may say something, but do they follow up?
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. Do the parent follow up and are there consequences for this behavior? That the child is more fearful of what little privileges or they may have, or they're afraid of losing those privileges. And that's the problem. And like I say, here in Southern California, which I know there's other communities across our country where the child is the only English-speaking person in the household. So when the parent shows up at a school or something like that, the child has to be the interpreter. So you don't really know what is being said to the parent,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
or what goes on in that household because you have a language issue going on
It's
in that
not just
household.
that as well. Over here now, you could tell your kid, you can't do that. And people keep saying, you've got to punish your kids more. You've got to punish your kids more. But as soon as you punish that kid, as soon as you ground them, oh no, that's child abuse. That's child
Well,
neglect.
that's all part of it. Part of it, David. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. There's no fear of the consequences.
Exactly.
That's my whole point. No fear of consequences because the message sometimes gets clouded or the issue does not come off as being as serious as it should be. You know, people don't think, well, you know, like people try to come up, well, this is who I am. Well, guess what? We don't live in your world. You live in the rest of our world. And I see people with tattoos on their face, up along their necks. I said, you got to ask yourself, if you are hiring someone to represent your company, who do you want to hire? Someone who represents your company in a positive manner, or are there going to be people concerned about them because of their appearance? And that's a whole other issue right there. And I can say, when I was a police officer, you didn't have no beard. You were not allowed to have no tattoos when I was a cop. Now I see officers with tattoos. Used to make them, when they start coming in like that, used to make them wear sleeves to cover them up. Now you see police officers with tattoos, police officers with beards. I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
Yeah.
And they wonder why people can't distinguish who's who because they look like everybody else on the street.
Yeah. You're right
Mm-hmm.
there.
You know, they look just like, I mean, this guy's got a full beard, got tattoos. Just because he's wearing a uniform, I'm supposed to believe he's the police and he looked like the guy who down at the bar?
Yeah. It's like the police officers over here where they're going around with their big, massive fucking hoots where they're stretching their ears.
Yeah.
What the hell's going to happen to you when you get to
get into a fight? Because I know if I was a suspect, guess
wait
what?
till they
I'm
get
gonna
to
go for that.
wait till they get to 60, 70. Yeah.
I'm not even worried about that.
When the carer's taking them to the shops and they go, I'll just hook you up here like a fucking horse. Clink.
Yeah. I'm just talking about the fact that you actually doing your duties, you're getting to a physical altercation. Anybody who see that, they're gonna grab that. And
Exactly.
they're gonna yank that hoop right out, and you're gonna sit there, you know, with blood gushing out and everything else because you have allowed yourself, or they have allowed you by hiring you to have a vulnerable position on your body to be attacked.
Yep. I just found my webcam. I knew I had one.
So I mean, it's our culture altogether, Paul. It's just we're allowing standards to be reduced to accommodate everybody's little whims.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part. And I say you
I
wonder
want
why
to
we have these
I want
interactions
to
in the
identify as a tree.
Yeah.
That's the culture we're in at the moment.
That's my little tidbit on that. You know, it's just to me it brings I don't want to say disrespect, but that's the only word I can fire out. Disrespect to the uniform, to the agencies that you're supposed to be representing. I understand when you go undercover, you're trying to blend in with the environment that you're undercover working in. But when you are a uniform officer in uniform, you're supposed to represent them, just like elected officials. You're supposed to represent the best of us and everything. So I'm just saying that, you know, look the role that you want to work in and everything else, and not look like the regular rest of people in society.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, it just I don't know. Maybe I can say maybe I'm just old fashioned. I'm old.
Well, if you're old fashioned, I'm with you.
Yeah, that's about it. Well, let me go see what my money spent. I hear they just came back in the house. I'll tell you. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, Dre.
Catch you later, Dre.
All right.
Later, Dre.
Yeah, he didn't want us all to see what they bought. You spent how much?
Where's my change?
You know damn well there ain't no change left. They stopped at Starbucks and spent the rest of that.
That's it.
Ice cream and coffee.
How much we got left? 40? Oh, hell. Let's stop and get a coffee.
Yep.
They come back, just hand Dre 2 quarters. Here you go.
That's what Laura does to me. Send it to Tesco's. I say, we got 20 quid. You go and get the essential foods. She comes back with a coffee. And I'm like, why have you got a coffee? She'll go, oh, it only came up to £16, so I spent the rest on coffee.
Sounds about right.
How was Laura's nan, by the way?
She didn't go. Laura slept in. And I just enjoyed the peace.
Who goes there?
Good
Yeah, I
question.
would have enjoyed the piece if they hadn't started knocking all the plaster off the bedroom wall in the house next door at 8:30 this morning.
Oh. Kick their asses.
Mm.
Hey, Frank, how's it going?
Hey guys, how you all doing this morning?
We're
Good.
doing.
Oh, good.
Good. I'm
Yeah,
3D
moving on.
printing some parts for some RC cars,
Nice.
some shims.
Steve Paul, you've got to get with the program. Even Frank's with the program.
Yeah.
Paul can't even turn his phone on, and you want to give him a 3D printer?
Yeah, he's got to start 3D printing 3D printing pants.
God, could you imagine trying to wear TPU pants? Oh, it just sounds uncomfortable. You'd be chafing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you would.
Imagine it feel like a heavier leather.
It's like dolls that 3D print shoes. It's like, really?
Yeah.
They must be horrible to wear.
I mean, if you had the right design, I'd imagine they probably would feel like Crocs. Because
Yeah, suppose.
but you'd have to have a good sole on them. That's the biggest thing. As long as you have a good base for your feet to sit in, I'd imagine.
I want to bring the personality into it.
I'm saying, like, because if you really look at Crocs, it's almost like a TPU type.
That went over his head.
No, I heard it.
Yeah, don't be blaming the soul.
So
Oh,
no
Rand-
giggles this morning?
No, he's been in the chat. He hasn't been on the panel. yet.
Okay.
Is he working? I couldn't tell.
I have no idea. He didn't. I don't think he ever said if he was working or not.
Well,
Who's that? TJ, yeah, he's working.
he's working today, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
he said he was on the clock. He was at work.
Yep.
He was off
Oh, yeah.
Thursday, Friday.
I see him in the chat now.
Get on with your work, TJ.
He might not start till this afternoon.
Don't care. Get on with your work, TJ.
I got to bring my son to get his hair cut, and he's all stressed out. You know, he's 15 going on 16. The hair is, it's everything. So he's all stressed out. What am I going to do? What style? What style? Like, whatever.
Tell him
That's
US Marines style.
Yeah, you leave it to me. You're going to get the same haircut I got.
A number one.
Yeah, my son's 16th is in 2 days. We're going to
Yeah.
do his birthday party later.
Leave
Soon
it
as
to
Sarah
me.
gets back.
You'll get the haircut I got in the 80s. Pan on the head, cut around the edge of the pan. I remember
Yeah.
kids used to come into school with a hairstyle like that.
Yeah.
Where the parents
Yeah.
where the parents didn't want to take it to the hairdresser, so they just got the pan on the head and cut around the pan.
Well, my parents had 6 kids. So just imagine 6 kids going to the hairdresser. Nah, it's
Yeah.
not going to happen. So it's the clipper all the time, the clipper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for my sister. She's the only one that went to the hairdresser for some odd reason.
Okay,
Was
Brenda.
it 5 boys and a girl?
Yeah, 5 boys,
Yeah,
1 girl.
that's why. Exactly. Unless your mom knew how to cut girls' hair, yeah, she had to go to the hairdresser. She'd been
And let
looking
me tell
funky.
you, she had it well around the house, like to do the chores and all that, or even the dishes. She always got out of it because she said, "Why do girls have to do the dishes?" My mom goes, "Yeah, you're right. Okay, guys, come and help me." Every
Now,
time. So
I'm
she always
sorry.
got
I'm
out of the
sorry,
dishes.
Frank. If you was clever enough back in the day, you'd have turned around to her and say, because everything was named for the female: dish, wash, refrigerate, cooker.
I'll remember that one.
Yeah, you just say you've got to get practice for married life.
Well, I told Sarah, I said that one day when they passed the law here, I said I can't help you wash dishes anymore. She said, why? I said, because they said no more men and women sports. She's talking about slapping her ass.
Yeah, my
bet
printing's
I
done.
bet that didn't go over too good, did it?
No. In my head, it sounded a lot more funnier.
I take it she didn't laugh.
We'll put it this way: Justin found it a lot kinkier.
He didn't like it very much when Sarah said the same thing when they got in bed last night.
Oh, wow.
Justin's checking the room to make sure Sarah's not listening.
No, she's gone right now. We got to leave in about an hour to go to Thomas's. We're going to go over to my ex-boss's house for Thomas's birthday party.
Oh.
We're doing it over there.
Wait, that's 2 weeks in a row, isn't it?
That means another tattoo.
Yeah, they offered him to do his birthday party at their house since I got the swimming pool and stuff. So.
Did they tell you that the keys have to go in the bowl?
I would not put it past them. Don't. His
Yeah,
wife be getting drunk
about your ex-boss. That's why I asked.
His wife be getting drunk and climbing all over everybody.
Well, my printing is done, so I'll get back to work and I'll talk to you all later.
Okay, Frank.
Thanks a later, Frank.
Take
Have a
care.
good one.
weekend.
Later. Have a
Later.
good weekend.
Hey, Justin, you'll be proud.
What?
I can see the base of my desk. Because I finished all the LED light work and stuff, I can now tidy my desk and put everything away.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting in the pool when I get there, man.
Oh, look, a whole
Hot
pack
out
of
there.
batteries I never knew we had. Awesome.
Well, I would think it'd be almost too hot to get in the pool.
No.
Because the pool isn't cool. The water is going to be warm, right?
No, not really. No, the water was perfect last time we were over there, last weekend.
Yeah. If you get to the pool and it's bubbling, act like a lobster and squeal.
Yeah, if it's that hot, dude, where there's something seriously has gone wrong in the world. The fucking pool's boiling.
Anyone for a cuppa?
Yeah, we got bigger problems than going swimming.
Yeah, but it depends. If the sun's reflecting off a piece of glass, I bet it could get that hot. If it's hot enough, if it can get hot enough to melt cars like it did in when they built the walkie-talkie building in London. That was
Yeah,
funny.
but you're talking about a focused beam of light, though. I'm talking about just a straight sun coming down. If it's
Oh, no,
boiling your
no.
pool, yeah, that means a piece of the ozone layer is missing. We got a serious fucking problem.
Yeah, you remember when that happened in London? That guy parked his Ferrari just off the side road of the walkie-talkie building, and the sun caught it at the right beam and melted his car.
Yeah, they had to redo the windows, right?
Yeah, they put all these metal bars over the window. Now it looks fucking awful. But yeah, Can imagine that guy's face getting back to his Ferrari. What happened?
You think they would have just put some heavy duty industrial tint on the windows and tinted all of them? Real
That was
dark.
stop the heat from reflecting.
Yeah, that was the problem. The heat was reflecting off. So it was more...
Okay, everybody, I think I'm going to call it.
Right. See everybody later.
See you later. Bye for now.